not trained.
Luna Lovegood.
All right,
You're
guys.
a trainer.
I'm a Harry Potter fan. I love
We
it.
just started this whole thing. We got our first hype train already, so that's cool. I'm cool with that. I don't know what that does yet, but let me tell you, once I figure that out, guys, it
I'm
is going to
hyped.
be something amazing.
Is it
All
sound
right.
hype train?
It's a great thing.
All right,
Hype
I'm
train.
be
Yeah,
part
we
of
don't
the
know
hype.
what that does yet, though, but we'll work on that. We'll work on that. All right,
on.
and apparently we've done the hype train. So
Yay.
Look at all
Oh
the
my
pretty things.
gosh, explosions. Yay.
oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Wow.
We're never starting this episode.
Or train.
I love how inexperienced we are in all of this, by the way.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're like, ooh, a hype train. Okay, what's a hype
Everybody-
train?
Just hug your
what?
apple juice.
Google search hype train.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Someone answer the phone.
So professional.
Hello, hype train.
Well, who's this? It's the hype hotline. Cool. Cool story. All right. So, when we last left our heroes, finding themselves in the back alley of the Spitting Frog Tavern, a body was discovered, and a strange medallion was found. Deciding it was best to speak with the tavern owner, the party traveled back indoors, only to find Ryu already has arranged the lodging for the night. While Pavo attempted to speak with the busy innkeeper, a small skirmish broke out right beside our adventurers, ending with a half-elf sorcerer named Lucy, utilizing the party as backup. Unintentionally, of course. Purchasing a pint of mead for their troubles, Lucy requested the assistance of the party to help him search out a strange artifact from the jungles outside for a whopping 4 gold each, which could easily be put towards the fundraising efforts in finding a cure for fishdom. The next morning, our adventurers, Lucy and Ryu, made their way outside of the city to Oremaster Dendok, an elderly lizard folk that ranches alligators. The alligators were in fact rentable and used as transportation up and down the river. After a bit of price bargaining, the adventure set off down the river only to be ambushed by a tribe of tadpole-like humanoids. And while the creatures known as the Grung did not pose too much of a threat, Mother Nature herself seemed to be much more imposing, as not one, but 4 of our party members fell over the edge of a raging waterfall at the end of the river. And so, our story continues. Standing at the very top of the waterfall, just barely clinging on to a tiny rock, Lucy, you stare over the side, only to see Pavo floating in air, while the other companions continue to fall down. Lara, Trix, Ollie, and who was the other person that fell? Alara, Trix,
That
Ollie.
would be me.
Eli.
Right, and Eli. For now, Alara, Trix, and Ollie, if you all please roll dex saving throws for me.
Okay.
Have to.
20. Unnatural, but 20.
Oh.
30. Nice. But 20.
9.
A natural 20.
A
Woo-woo, for
natural
22.
20. Boo, boo, boo,
Wow.
natural 20s.
What a start.
Just doing
So-
dives off the waterfall.
I'm spinning so my dress sparkles.
As Lucy, as you watch your new companions fall over the side, you watch as small rocks jutting out the side of the waterfall crashes down as they crash down upon them. The lizards, alligators seem to kind of scurry about, flying offward in all directions. Alara and Ollie, you're able to maneuver yourself around not to fall on too many rocks. Trix, unfortunately, you do take the brunt as you hit numerous rocks as you fall to the waters below. Trix, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Alara and Ollie, you both take 7. Sorry, 8.
8.
That would almost kill me. I'm never letting go of this rock. This rock's my new best friend.
Alcor, as
No!
I should have set that up as a sound effect. Damn. Alcor, standing on the beaches, having properly beached your alligator, and seeing your companions fall over the side, what would you like to do?
I will rush to the. I don't like on the beach. Either an edge, or can I go down, or how does it look?
From where you're standing at this point, you can see there is the edge of the cliff per se, where the waterfall falls off from. If you want to go ahead and make a perception check for me as well.
Perception. 16.
16. Looking through the thicket of the jungles, the large canopy that rests over top, you can see through the darkness what looks to be a potential pathway that would lead you down to where the water's edge is at the bottom of the cliff.
Okay, so I will run towards that.
Okay, so as you dart off, Lucy, standing on this rock now by yourself.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I bet you wish we were friends right now.
Yeah. So spacing-wise, would I be able to easily step between rocks and get to one side or the other of the river?
You can certainly try. Go ahead if you want to attempt to leap from stone to stone on the wet rocks. I need you to go ahead and make an athletics check for me at disadvantage.
I am not good at this. Okay. Oof. That's a 3.
3. You attempt to jump to the very first rock. Unfortunately, the distance just is a little too far for Lucy's spindly legs as he falls directly into the water, now being thrown over the side as the other companions are.
Hey, welcome to the party.
I'm coming.
Other
Catch
part of
me.
the waterfall.
Catch me.
Stuck to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
Oh, God.
Please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Sure thing. Ooh. That's a 6.
A 6. Unfortunately, you also don't seem to find the right way to fall down the side of a waterfall, if any, hitting a number of rocks on the way down, taking 15 points of damage.
I am almost dead. Or unconscious, but yeah. Very frail.
Pavo, having just watched all of your companions virtually fall out of the sky in front of you.
What the hell, bird?
I ain't catching you. You're on your own.
What would you like to do?
Did I see how hard like Trix hit the rocks?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
And
I
Lucy.
wanna. Well, he
He
was
doesn't
second.
care about that.
I'm gonna go try to get down to Trix to pick her off the rocks and see if I can move her to the shore.
Okay. Trix is trying to get herself out of the water, barely keeping her head above the waves. A few of your other companions, Alara and Ollie, have already started to make their way to the shoreline. Trix, you fly over towards Trix, reaching out a feathered hand towards her. Trix, do you accept the assistance?
Ew.
Okay, reaching up, you grab onto Pavo's hand. He pulls you towards the water's edge. You feel a sharp pain on your right side of your ribs, as it clearly feels like you may have broken a few from the fall. Splashing around left in the water, Lucy.
I will
You're
go
able
back
to-
and give him a hand too, if possible.
Gee, thanks.
Fair
I
enough.
guess I'll help Lucy.
Right.
Pulling Lucy to shore as well, coughing up, lungs full of water. It takes a moment for everybody to try and really get themselves back into sorts. A few moments later, you hear some rustling in the bushes from behind you as Alcor seems to pop out from the thicket of forest.
Oh, you all seem good. Good. Oh, Trix. Ooh, what happened? I mean, everybody seems. Oh, Lucy. Oh, everybody seems fine. But those. What have you done?
I was surprisingly agile in the water. I think my shape is starting to come in its own.
Oh,
Oh
you-
no!
Way to look at a negative as a positive.
are you getting new abilities with your skills?
Perhaps, I don't know. I managed to avoid all the rocks though, which is great. Not so great for the rest of us. Let's see if I can help them out, maybe. Which one of you feels more damage?
More
I
damage.
have 2 health left.
Oh my god.
I'm in a
Looking
tough spot.
looking at your companions, Ollie. Lucy is looks like his arm or wrist has been broken at this point. Blood kind of coming down the side of his face, mixing with the water, making it run just that much more. Trix's hair is a mess all over the place. Looks like she might have actually chipped one of her horns from the fall down. Both look equally as badly hurt.
Alright, I'm gonna go to each of them and do a level 1 cure wounds.
Yay.
So for Lucy, that's 11 health, and for Rick, that's 4.
You, my metallic friend,
Thank
have
you.
magical hands. And I'll lightly brush his face.
Thank you. I assure you I'm smiling.
This is a whole new type of romance that I never thought we'd get to in D&D. This is a side story in itself, the half-elf and the warforged.
There you go.
Hey Lucy, how's your wrist feeling?
It's fine. Thank you very much for asking.
Okay, that's good. I broke my wrist once. Actually, like just a couple days ago, really. It sucked. So, I know how it feels. Can you move it now? Can you cast spells?
I think I'll manage. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
So is this considered
Gosh, I got a little
short
turned around.
rest?
Wait, which direction do we need to go now? I'm gonna bring out the map again.
Okay. Looking at the map, it's really hard to tell as it doesn't give a clear distinction past the forked waterfall. Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Nature check. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So based on the ley lines, your best guess is most likely to take the left route.
I got a strong feeling we should go left, Joe. Feel it in my aching bones.
Are there any more waterfalls?
I'm not going near that water again.
Did you?
I don't like your butler for ever having advertised it as an option.
Wait, what happened to our crocodiles?
Yeah, where'd they go?
Unfortunately, There doesn't seem to be much left of your crocodiles, as bits and pieces that have smashed upon the rocks lay scattered within the waters. The water is looking relatively bloody at this point.
I have to explain why we lost his kids.
Mine is fine, okay? I just left it upstream.
What did he think was going to happen?
He said that they might run away. He said that they might, if we left them at shore, they might swim away. So that's what we'll say.
I think that's a good idea.
Really, guys?
We saw them going downstream, and they left us. We're actually pretty upset about it and may want a refund. I think that's
okay. That's
because we have to walk the way back.
Right. I don't know if we should ask for a refund. I feel like that's a little bit over, how much we should take advantage of the situation here.
I feel like that we're still in a jungle and that we should talk about this later. So, shall we?
We just fell off a waterfall and you're still so sassy. All right, fine.
The guy must have known they were going to go over the waterfall. He sent us down there.
I'm sure they do it all the time.
They throw people off. You think it's a conspiracy that they let people pay for their crocodiles and then they swim them off the waterfall?
Well, to be fair, he told us there would be a waterfall where we need to stop, and we kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about a waterfall though. No one told me.
Well.
None of us knew. Anyway, let's march on, and I'm going to start heading to the left. Whether they come with me or not.
All right.
All right, Lucy starts just stomping, marching on in a cadence-like rhythm into the jungle.
I'll follow, making sure. Oh, I guess he's all right. Making sure Trix can also.
Guys, I don't think
follow.
I'm there.
What?
I'm not there. I didn't
What do you
roll for
mean?
anything. I don't know what's going on.
What?
I don't.
Right?
Eli
No.
fell first.
Yeah.
So maybe Eli just kept
I'm
going
not there.
downstream because he's very light.
You're
you
not
know?
where?
Wait, are we
You guys
allowed?
are like
Head
the
count.
crocodiles. The crocodiles. I'm
Wasn't
not
he
even
paralyzed?
Wait,
Wasn't he
no.
paralyzed before he went over?
That was one round.
Are we allowed to look for you? Because it's kind of metagaming if we listen to you now.
That's very true. I mean,
I
now
guess.
he's after
No,
authority.
that's
Yeah, but-
ridiculous, guys. I thought she was here. I
No,
thought
that's
I
why.
was
That
here.
no. Honestly, that's why I stayed quiet for so long. Was
But
because
in
I didn't
game,
know
we
if I
know
could say
she wasn't
anything.
there.
I thought you were supposed to roll with the other ones.
I didn't roll. I wasn't asked to roll.
But did you go over the waterfall?
Yeah, I went over first.
He was first.
No.
As you
Oh.
all begin to follow Lucy, looking around, you do not see Eli with you.
Okay, Lucy,
Wait.
hold on. We're missing
What's the problem?
Eli. We're
What?
missing Eli.
Who's Eli?
The short one.
Oh,
Are
the
you
short.
serious?
Okay.
Oh my
The one with the little vest.
I'll take to the sky to do a search.
God,
All right.
this group is a disaster. Jesus.
The worst party ever.
Lucy continues to march onward as
No.
As-
I've stopped. While they're looking. I'm not gonna keep going.
so
Still a
as
little shook from that
Pavo.
waterfall.
Of course, yeah, no, that's understandable. You'd probably be a little shaken, not stirred.
There you go.
You all begin to look around and search for your friend Eli. Pavo takes to the sky, hopefully able to get a better look, although the canopy is very thick.
Well, I'm heading back towards the water where we would have last seen him.
Okay. Eli. Having your body washed up on shore, you have taken a drastic tumble down the waterfall. Knocked almost unconscious.
Okay.
You took the full brunt of the damage. Please deduct 15 hit points from your max health pool, please.
Okay. All right.
And as your body washes up to the shoreline, you begin to regain consciousness from the entire event. Your eyes still closed. You begin to feel and hear a sniffing noise directly in front of you. Slowly opening your eyes, you come face to face with a very large black panther.
Okay.
The panther looks towards you, not sure if you are a threat, a friend, or dinner. What would you like to do?
I would like to lie there.
Wrap your pants.
Yeah, I would just like to. I would like to lie there and try to calm down so that it doesn't like smell the fear.
Is that deception?
Does that count as animal handling or deception? I don't know.
Tell you what, make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Charisma save. That's 11.
11. Staring up directly into the eyes of this massive creature that could easily chew you up in 2 bites.
And might.
You give it a smile and do your best not to move suddenly. The creature looks down at you once again. It begins to growl for but a moment before it eagerly starts licking your face.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
I mean, he could just be tasting you. That's.
You'd be like, salty. I'm gonna stay pretty chill until it like wants me to move or it's nudging me or something. I'm not gonna move.
Okay, so as you lay still, a voice rings out to the left side of you. Watu! Watu! Not food! Not food! Not at all! Turning your head to look over, you now see a very vibrant green humanoid creature, not very much taller than you are. The creature has beautiful cornrow hairs parted back. Very sharp features to it, a long, sharp nose, sharp ears that point upward, with strange rings that seem to be pierced along the side of just one of the ears. From your count right off the bat, 10 in total. The creature stands very fit, very well dressed for seemingly someone from the jungle. If you wouldn't know better, this is one of the jungle goblins that you've heard of. The creature runs over to you, grabbing the cuff of the panther and pushing it to the side a little bit. What too bad? What too bad? I'm sorry. My friend here, he not sure what food and what friend sometime. You are a friend, yes?
I am absolutely friend. That's some cat you got there.
Yes, my friend. My best of friends. For life.
What did you Watu, did you say?
Yes, this, Watu, my panther.
And what's your name?
I, Rekmesh. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Rekmesh. I'm Eli.
Very good to meet you, Eli. Where you come from?
I just fell over the top of a waterfall. So I'm not feeling so hot.
Has happened
But
to me
we came
before.
from Trellis. We're adventuring from Trellis.
Ah, trellis. Not good. Stay away from that place. Very bad.
Yeah, we found our first dead body after being there about 45 minutes, so I hear ya.
Sounds right. Horrible people there. Take over jungle. Very bad.
Is that what they're trying to do?
Beat me. I just stay in jungle. Much easier here. Everything
How long have
is
you been here
less
for?
complicated. This is Rekmesh's life. I've lived here all my life.
Do you have any family? It's just you and Watu?
No. I am but a scout for my tribe, the Krek. Tribe of Krek. Not far from here, our land lies.
Okay.
You are in dangerous place, though. You know this, yes?
I do. I am very aware that I'm in a dangerous situation.
Yes,
Yeah.
and territory. You sit right in Yanti territory. Very dangerous. They not like your kind.
Halflings?
Anyone who not Yanti.
I see.
You must hide, like us, in the trees. That's what we do.
Is your tribe far from here?
Not far. Day's travel, that way.
Oh boy. I'm looking for my friends, and I'm hoping that they're looking for me too.
We saw you float down from that way. Perhaps we go that way.
Okay.
Are you all right? You look badly hurt.
I am pretty badly hurt. I'm just hanging on.
Well, perhaps I can give you this. He reaches into a small satchel. It looks to be some type of cream that has a very strange coloring to it. It for the most part, it is a creamed color, but swirled in between, it seems like there are brilliant pink, swirls of pink within inside of it. He offers it to you and says, "Use this. Do well."
Where should I put it? Like on my wounds that
On
I've
wounds,
accumulated?
yes. Where you bleed.
Okay. All right. I'll take it and I'll do that, and I'll just hope that it goes well.
Yes, well, it will go well. We know jungle. We survive many years here.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Okay,
the
so
chocolate milk
go ahead.
all
That
over again.
he has given you the equivalent of a jungle health potion salve. Go ahead and roll 2d4 and add 2.
Okay. Seven hit points. Still not in the best shape. Okay, thank you. I don't know how I can repay you. You're basically saving my life.
We are all friends here in the jungle. You must take care of those who at least speak to you and not try to kill you.
It's a good philosophy.
Yes. Well, you're not too big. If you wish, would you like to ride Watu? Might
Oh
help.
my god, yes, I would love to ride Watu.
She gets to ride a panther. I want to ride a panther.
Rekmesh motions a hand signal and makes out a bit of a whistling noise to Watu as he slowly sinks down into almost a pounce position, just enough for you to now see there is a very elaborate saddle that rests on his back. It looks like it's made from the hide of an alligator itself or some type of reptile, lizard-like creature.
Oh, okay, I'll put a hand out first and let him like sniff me a little bit.
Watu leans forward. And he kind of begins to nuzzle up beside you.
Oh, can I pet him a little bit on the head?
Yes, you pet him. He like very much. Just be careful. Many bugs.
Oh, well, I hope none of them are poisonous.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Okay, I'll roll the dice. I'll give him a pet.
Okay, make an animal handling check for me.
Oh, shit. And it bites your arm off. Let's see. Actually, it might. That's only a 7.
A 7. So while he begins to sniff you, seemingly he's not a big fan of the salve that his master had just given to you, as he lets out a large sneeze, covering your hand in the slobber of a panther.
Okay. I still have all my limbs. I can deal with that.
Add panther saliva to your inventory.
I'll just like kind of wipe it on my pants, and then do I just like literally sit on him?
Yes, you sit. You're right.
Okay.
I take reins.
Okay, I will attempt to sit on Watu, the panther.
All right, so as Watu bends down in a very cat-like prance position, throwing your foot over the side, you climb up onto the back, holding on to the stern directly in front of the saddle as it lifts up off the ground and looks back towards Rekmesh to look for further direction. Rekmesh now taking the reins of Watu, he begins to lead you down the path back towards your friends. Pavo, from the air, you aren't up there for long, but you don't see anything at first. A bit of panic kind of overtakes you for a moment, thinking that you might have potentially lost a brother in arms. But as you search and search, a few moments pass before you see 2 figures beginning to emerge from underneath the canopy along the side of the river. Looking closely, not sure who the creature is in front, but you do recognize the familiar curly brown hair of Eli.
From my vantage point, I see Eli on top of a large cat being pulled by a little goblin dude.
Yes, given your background, you would absolutely know that this is a jungle goblin.
Are they typically good?
From the stories that you've heard, make a history check for me.
10.
10. You've heard good things and bad things about the jungle goblins. At times, they can be very vicious if you are seemingly hostile toward them or an enemy in any way, shape, or form. But otherwise, from what you've heard, they seem to be almost guides, scouts that live throughout the jungle, that try and keep small tribes together and out of the way of the war between the lizard folk and the Yonti people.
Okay, so can't really tell the situation from my vantage point. I'm gonna fly down, straight down, and land right in front of them in kind of a defensive stance.
Okay, as you come down quick, landing in your superhero pose, Rekmesh throws the reins back. Ah! Giant bird! Giant bird! Watu, kill it! Kill it! Watu immediately goes down into pounce position.
No. This is my friend.
what?
This is my
What?
friend. It's okay.
You're friends with bird.
Yes, this is Pavo. Pavo,
Eli,
this is
Are you
Rekmesh
okay?
and Watu. Yeah, I'm good.
This
I'm
bird
okay.
speaks. What a maze! What a maze!
Yes. So you're not in any danger here.
No, Rekmesh was helping me get back to you guys.
Yes. This is what I do. I am Rekmesh. This is Watu.
No longer in a defensive stance. Well, thank you for your help. My name is Pablo.
Pablo, good to meet you.
Very happy that you helped find our friend.
Yes. Well, I did not find. I was simply eating dinner. Your friend washed up on shore. Very hurt. I help him.
Yep, he did. He's been very, very helpful. Where's the rest of the group?
They're still back at the shoreline waiting.
Would you like to
Really
meet
good.
our group, Rekmesh?
How many in your group?
6 in Pabo.
And what?
6
what you
others,
do
yeah.
here?
We're being... I don't even know how to explain it. We met this guy in this bar who I think is leading us on a treasure hunt.
So you no cause harm to jungle or jungle creatures?
No, that is not our intent.
If it goes that way, I'm not down.
Why would you move down?
Won't do it. If it turns out that we're supposed to be hurting the jungle, I'm not interested.
Yeah,
good.
We've
Friends
been
of
hired
jungle,
mainly as like a guide to help somebody retrieve an item.
Guide? I am guide. I know guide. I am good guide. You are good guide.
You should come with us.
Well,
Yes, maybe your jungle expertise will help us navigate this a little easier.
I will help where I can.
Come with us.
Lead on. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Lead. Go.
I'll
Bird.
just-
Go.
I'll walk and back to the other.
I'm out of game watching Six like grab his head. What did I say?
Nothing. Having fun.
Oh no. Okay.
As you all make your way back towards the group, Lara, Alcor, Trix, Ollie, and Lucy, you surprisingly now see Pavo leading a strange caravan of characters. Your friend Eli almost sits majestically as royalty on the back of a very massive, muscular jungle cat. With
I'm very comfortable on that cat.
with a about the same size green jungle goblin leading the charge behind Pavo.
Eli! And I will just run right past Pavo and try and hug Eli. While Eli is riding the panther thing.
As you run up to your friend, the Watu, the cat, again starts to growl and bare his fangs as you rush up towards him.
Uh...
No, Watu, it's okay. It's okay. You'll be good. And Watu puts his head down just slightly as Rekmesh begins to stroke just in between his brow.
I will step around and come to the side and try and give Eli a...
Best not to go from the side. That's not good idea either. You stand where you are. It's Watu down.
Oh, I'll get off. I'll get off.
Yeah.
Like
Watu,
air hugging.
I'll get
Watu
off
begins
and then I'll go
to
give...
lay down. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll get off and then I'll go give Ilara a hug.
We found you! We lost you! We were so worried. I was so worried. I didn't know where you were. Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh my god, out of game. You guys didn't even know that I was gone.
You don't know that.
And
I know, I'll be like, Ilara, I made another friend.
Who?
This is Rekmesh.
Hi, Rekmesh. I am Ilara, and I will do the biggest curtsy I have ever done. Over dramatic.
Many, many thanks and welcomes and nice things to meet you as well. And he tries to mimic your bow. Not sure exactly what he's doing.
As Alara's
That
doing
is
her curtsy, Lucy's gonna walk up and kind of like shove her on the shoulder and be like, "See, I told you you'd make friends. Let's go."
I'll come
Made
up
in
and
friendship already.
I'll come introduce myself as well. Hello, I am Ollie, Warforged or half fish. You know what? I look different, but I'm a cleric. Nice to meet you. I'll put my hand out.
He reaches up and, not sure what the primary custom is, he kind of just grabs your hand for a second. I am Rekmesh. I am from this jungle, and I would not worry, my friend. Many things that seem different are not necessarily bad.
Rekmesh, pretty much saved my life, guys.
Oh. And
Well, you a great
nice to
guy.
meet you too
We
as
do.
well. And I'll put my hand out to the cat.
I'm not
This
sure
is
how we'll
Watu.
ever repay him, but we are grateful.
Yes, well. Those who survive here find ways to help others. Best to pay forward when you're in the jungle, for there may come a time when you need assistance again, and must rely on those of the jungle. Do the same forward when you can. That is the law of this nature.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I think
Careful.
Ollie was trying to pet the cat. Pet Watu.
I was trying to introduce myself to the cat.
Make an animal handling check for me.
Oh, natural one.
Natural 1. So, as you hold out your hand towards Watu, Rekmesh kind of sees and says, Watu? No, no. Eli, you watch as the panther sniffs your hand for a brief moment. Looking directly up at you, you watch as its eyes completely dilate, almost the size of the sphere, as it pushes back on its back paws and begin to wiggle its behind. Holding your hand out towards the creature, it then leaps towards you and begins to roll with you, seemingly relatively playfully. However, it does seem to be casually gnawing on your arm that you did have outstretched.
Just casually.
This is a strange
NBD.
custom. This is how you say hello?
Likes you.
Watu likes you.
Oh, I like friends too. Nice to meet you.
I like friends too.
He like you very much. Strange. Not seen that before, but good friends now. So, and he just continues to let Watu just roll around with Ollie to the side as he turns back to address the group once again. Why are you here? You find treasure?
Yeah, we're looking for a bauble. Oh, are we supposed
A
to keep
bubble?
that secret, Lucy?
You find those in
Yeah.
water. Bubbles come from water.
No.
Even Rekmesh know
bauble.
this.
Bauble, like a treasure.
I don't think he understands anyway. Do you know where this is? I point at the map.
God, you're such a dick.
He speaks slow.
He takes the map out of your hand and looks closely at it. Strange. There nothing here. What you look for? No,
What do you mean
no
there's
building.
nothing?
Well, no building. Only grove of golden serpent is there.
Oh.
What is that?
That sounds
Grove
bad.
of golden serpent.
Like a snake? Like snakes?
Yes. Yes.
A
So there's
live
a
serpent
bunch of
or a
snakes
statue
there.
serpent?
I don't like that at all.
Some say alive, some say not.
Are they poisonous?
How big are they?
Just one.
A snake? Or
Oh, just one.
There's just one.
Just one. Sits on rock all day. Never moves.
It's a statue. Okay, got it. It's a statue, people. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about, I told you.
Does it? Well, is it dangerous?
Seems fine. Only walked in grove once. Don't get close to statue. Statues are rarely good things.
Hmm.
Have a
Interesting.
bad experience with statues.
They don't like it. Goblins don't appreciate art. Is really all it is. Let's keep trashing people.
No,
Where
it's
did you get that
it's
impression?
man-made stuff in the jungle. That's why he doesn't like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who said?
Why don't we ask
We don't
him?
know it was man-made.
It's a statue, bro. It's obviously man-made.
maybe the elves made it. Or dwarves.
Way to assume it's a human.
Mm.
Humanoid.
So there's nothing there? Has anyone... I mean, we need to get there. We think there's something there.
I will take you. Not far from here.
Great. 'cause we
Lead
need
the
a new
way,
guide, 'cause
Master
our last
Goblin.
Our last guy just threw us off a waterfall, so we need a new one.
He stops and looks at Lucy. Why so angry?
Good question.
Well,
Yes.
as I like
Yeah.
slap
Did I
bugs
have-
off my arm. I just
Did
fell off
Rek-
that waterfall. And it didn't feel great.
Ah, yes. Falling always hurts. Getting up is better. Takes a while, but you get the hang of it. As long as Rekmesh did not offend in any way. And he bows towards you.
Rekmesh, you don't need to worry about offending.
Now
that
I
guy.
like you. And I give him a little bow.
Seriously?
Very good. Very good. Then we are friends. And he begins to lead onward.
Follow.
Help.
He's not as petty as we are, Elara. He knows how to forgive. Maybe we
As
need to take a
Rekmesh-
lesson.
I'm trying with Lucy, okay? But I don't know what I did to him. All I was nice to him, and he's just mean to me. I don't know why.
He's just jealous.
I don't know why either.
Probably of my hair or something, right? Or
He
my
doesn't like
dress.
redheads. Yeah.
Dress, yeah.
What? Did you say that out loud?
No, not say that out loud.
Okay.
As Rekmesh turns and begins to walk into the bulk of the forest, Watu immediately notices his movement and jumps off of Ollie to run up beside his best of friends, Rekmesh.
Oh, a man and his dog.
Or cat.
Or cat in this case.
You continue onward for probably another hour or so. The thicket of the forest jungle is teeming with life as you walk down these strange small hunting trails. Not much bigger than the smaller animals that roam through it, having to file through almost in a single line. Bugs, heat, and the overall moistness of the jungle itself starts to take a toll on you at some point. But after a while, you enter into a very lush grove. Situated directly in the center of the grove, a very large golden python leisurely rests on about a waist-high marble stone that has been carved into a perfect cylinder. The python, unmoved.
Does it look
it
like
is
it's
a
made out of stone? Or some other kind of natural material?
Dash.
Make a perception check for me, please.
So that one for a total of 4. My first nat
You
one.
got that. You got that natural 20 last time, and that's
I
it for
did.
you after that. But
Yeah.
This is the fall of Lucy.
the pillar and the statue, or serpent, seemingly it's about 40 feet from where you are right now. Hard to tell really from that distance whether it's alive or whether it's a statue.
So no one's ever gone near this serpent before?
No. Many have gone near the serpent before. Just not Rekmesh. Rekmesh knows not to go towards things like that if not needed.
What happens when people do approach it?
I do not know.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at it.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Not a bad strategy.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged attack for me, please.
Okay. I definitely know how to do that.
Okay, I was about to ask, do you know how to do a range attack?
Range hit / DC. Is that the thing? Okay.
So a ranged attack, you want to roll a d20 and then add your dexterity modifier to it.
Okay. It's a 14.
A 14. The stone flies towards the pillar with the snake on top, and while it doesn't necessarily make contact with the pillar, it does hit the marble, and the stone seemingly is taken into the pillar, almost like it was hitting water.
I don't I think it might be an illusion, y'all.
Oh, Ilara, you're muted, I think.
Oh,
I don't hear you.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, usually I would be the first one to go and touch something, but I don't think I like snakes very much. So I'm just gonna stay here.
It's a real shame, Lara. You know, one thing I really look for in a friend is bravery, and
Why don't you show us
starting to warm up.
I will walk away. Oh, Jesus.
and lead the way, since this is your adventure?
I will walk right up to the snake thing.
Oh wow!
I will catch Lara's
he's
arm.
black. He's like
I will catch her
manipulating.
arm and stop her. God.
Okay.
I will follow
reaches
5
out
feet
to-
behind her.
This is your adventure. Why don't you show us the way?
She's already going, man.
Oh man, I
Oh,
love
what the
Lucy.
hell?
Trademark.
I nominate Lucy to go check out the serpent thing.
Did the rock go into it, or
The
It
rock
looks
go
like-
seemingly
into it, or through it?
it
Like, did you see it?
you did not see it come out on the other end. It's it kind of absorbed. It made an impact and then kind of just absorbed into the marble pillar.
It might just be an entrance.
All right, I'm gonna walk all the way up to it within arm's reach of it.
Should we tie a rope around whoever's going to touch it?
It's just Lucy. I'm
Okay.
joking. I'm joking. That's not a terrible idea. What does everyone else think?
Probably a good idea.
I feel like it's not gonna help. If it's what we think it is, a rope isn't gonna help.
I agree.
Well, it'll
Yeah.
help know whether he's walking into an entranceway or getting sucked in somewhere.
What do you mean? Like whether or not we can pull him back out will
Like,
let us
if it's
know?
yeah, exactly.
Kind of what
If
we're
it's just,
dealing
like
with?
a magical entrance, or is it like destroying or sucking?
Oh yeah.
sucking
That's
things
true.
in, you
That's
know?
true.
Yeah, give me one end of the rope.
Okay.
I'll give him one end of my rope.
All right, now tie that around your waist. And I tie it around mine.
Okay. It's 50 feet.
And I'm going
Yes.
to
Ollie, don't tie it around your waist. Just hold
walk
it.
up to the
Just
statue.
hold on to it so you can let go
Yeah.
if you need to.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to go in the statue yet. I'm just going to walk up to it first.
Okay.
What's
And
Rekmesh
that, ladies
think
and
of all of this?
gentlemen of the chat, this is what we call medieval insurance. As Lucy begins to make his way forward, Rekmesh kind of stands back and says, "Wow, new friend, very brave. Very, very brave.
We're very stupid.
You're damn right.
Oh, very stupid. Halfling understands. Halfling. Eli, you are smart. I like you."
I like you too, Rekmesh.
Lucy continues forward towards the pillar with the golden serpent upon it. As you get closer, you realize just how large and thick this golden serpent is. As you get within about 5 feet of the pillar, the python lifts its head from its coil.
Nope.
The snake's head extends up to about eye level, meeting you directly eye to eye. And while it moves exactly like a living creature, even at close up, it's difficult to tell if the creature is in fact real or an animated statue of gold.
Okay.
Do we see it moving?
Oh, yes.
I want to brace myself with the rope.
Okay.
Just gonna back up next to Alcor, just a little bit behind him.
This time you do. Okay.
Okay. I need to read up on something.
The snake looks at you and begins to hiss, but not like any other snakes you've heard before. Its hiss seems more like words that comes from it.
Oh, it's speaking. Who speaks parcel tongue?
Yeah, who's the parcel tongue here?
Chamber's been open before.
Okay.
Okay, let's get all the.
Does anyone speak snake?
I don't know. What does the
Alcor.
snake speak?
Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
I speak Draconic. That's about it.
I'm gonna cast
Wait,
Minor
can you-
Illusion and make it appear like my arm is reaching out towards the snake.
Oh.
You cast your illusion directly in front of it, and as it reaches towards the snake, the minute that the snake does not move in any way, shape, or form, and as the illusion touches the snake, it immediately dispels the spell.
Mm.
I will try to mind link the snake if I can.
Okay. Reaching out for the subconscious of the snake, you look for a mind, a consciousness, but there's none there. None that
That's what I thought.
you can think of or that you're familiar with.
Okay.
Can we hear it hissing and talking?
It is relatively low based on how far you are away from it, but you can hear strange hissing noises coming from it.
But would we be able to tell, like you mentioned, that it doesn't sound like a regular snake? It sounds like it's talking. Would we be able to make that distinction, or to us, does it just look like an angry snake?
Well, if you're going to ask that question, then make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you're gonna be like that.
If we're going down this path, girl, well.
11.
Yeah, absolutely. You can hear strange reverberations coming from the snake. It's not methodic and the typical sound that a snakes make, as it seems to be changing its vocal cords, giving a little bit of bass and treble behind it.
Rekmesh,
While you
do you
can't
hear
hear
that?
exactly what the hissing says, you can hear the variation.
Rekmesh, have you ever heard anything like that before?
Yes, of course. All those from the jungle have heard that before.
What is it?
That is Yanti.
Oh. Do you speak Yanti?
I do not speak, I understand.
What's it saying?
Too far. Don't know.
Well, come closer,
Don't ask the
show
guy
some
to come-
bravery.
If he doesn't feel comfortable.
We're not getting in here without knowing
Lucy.
what this thing is saying.
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
Very persuasive. Yeah, 13.
13.
It's not awful.
Rekmesh kind of looks over your shoulder and says, "Seems somewhat safe. I will go. For my new friends."
Attaboy. Proud of you.
He makes his whistle noise once again as Watu bends down. He now mounts the giant black panther, and as he does, the panther stands up. You really see Rekmesh in all of his glory at this point. No longer just a simple jungle goblin, almost looking more like a knight than anything else.
Coals.
Yeah.
Good.
That
He
badass.
strolls up directly beside Lucy without a look of fear on his face. He leans forward and says, "Hey, Snake, say again."
And then he died.
No.
And he was never heard from again.
Golden serpent, as it hypnotically sways back and forth, now turns his attention towards Rekmesh.
I feel like you told him more.
Right?
What do you say?
Do you wish me to translate for you, Lucy?
Please.
He say, "You have awoken me from my slumber. What is your desire?"
Let Lucy answer.
Yeah, let's let Lucy handle this.
I walked up to the damn thing. I vote for someone else here. You know what? I vote for Trix. There it is.
Aren't you the only one who knows exactly what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I'm looking for. All I know is it's an artifact. That's all I know. That's all you know. Anyone can answer this question. And I vote for Trix.
Boy.
I'll walk a little closer to it. And I'll say, "Listen, Snake, we're looking for a bauble. Do you know anything about it?"
I love it.
The snake now turning its head towards you.
Yeah, I'll look at the goblin and ask him what he said.
Snake say, "To enter, you must first pass trial. Do you wish proceed?"
Well,
Well, is
we
it a
have to
question trial or is it an action type of trial?
Ask the snake, I think.
What kind of trial?
It's like a death kind of trial, or just you failed, you
Again?
cannot go in.
Yeah.
Do not speak, Yanti. Do not know how to answer back.
Ooh.
We have to go in. We might as well just do it. I say from really far away. Yes!
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
walk
try
up.
to ask the snake what kind of trial it is.
He doesn't speak Yanti.
But
I'm
he
just
always
gonna
do
walk
it
up
in
and
the
say,
tricks
Ask
anyway,
the snake
so
questions and he can understand, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh.
Turning back towards you, Lucy, looking you once again dead in the eye without a single emotion. It just continually sways back and forth, waiting for
snake
a
is a dick.
response.
I'm gonna walk up and say,
No,
"We
it's a
accept your
snake.
trial. Bring
and I'm
on
gonna
the
start
trial."
backing up.
The snake quickly snaps its head towards Ollie, and in perfectly clear common says back, "So be it."
Ooh,
Nope.
don't like that.
too late now.
I think I understand Yanti, guys.
I know kung fu.
Eli, mark that down. The ground suddenly begins to quake and shiver as two large sinkholes begin to open up on either side of the golden serpent. Rocks and debris begin to fly in the air as two large paws, made entirely what looks to be of silver, grab onto the edge of the sinkhole You watch as two creatures pull themselves up, now revealing themselves. You see the head very much like that of a serpent. A little bit flatter of a nose, but large mouth full of serrated teeth directly in front of it. Continuing pushing itself up, it pulls its first set of paws up to the ground level as you watch another pair come up from the ground. Continuing to pull itself forward, you see this massive body protruding from the ground on both sides of the snake. Able to pull itself out as the quivers and tremors of the ground begin to settle. You now look to see a strange creature similar to that of the golden snake, entirely made of silver. You see the plates and scales, each individually, seem to be coated in this silver metallic sheen. The creature, with 4 legs on each side of its body, stand nearly motionless as its tail swings back and forth. On its back, the only different material, a golden sheen to the bone-like protrusions of sharp spikes that stick out the back of it, that coat the back as if wearing a porcupine's armor.
I assume you're here to ask us a riddle.
I was gonna say,
throw a
fingers
rock.
crossed. Fingers crossed. He's here to talk.
What is speaking is going to die.
There's 2 of them.
There are
Oh,
Oh.
good.
It's one of those
Good.
riddles we just gotta see which one's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's the right door.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're gonna die. Probably.
As
I feel like.
as the creatures stand as still as statues for a moment, the golden serpent hisses once again, now in common. Let the trial commence.
This is for 4
The
gold.
two
I would like to
creatures-
remind everybody.
The creatures once again
Say
begin
yes.
to spring to life, baring their fangs once again, and begin to move towards the party. I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Oof,
Look what we got Rekmesh involved in.
Oh.
Poor
Sorry, Lucy, I did
Rekmesh.
not sign it for this.
He's gonna
Nope.
help, man.
I say we run away.
I'm actually not.
I'm
bad
serious.
idea.
Eli, you are
This
such
is
a
so
coward.
stupid. No, I'm smart. For 4
Look,
gold,
think
this
about
isn't worth it.
No, you're not thinking about it. These things are made out of silver and gold.
We're not gonna get to keep it. This is a
Who says-
trial. This
says
is just
we
to get
can't keep
into
it?
the dungeon.
Yeah, but we're gonna
Oh,
get
we're
friendship
so
out of
fucked.
this, remember?
Oh my gosh.
From this guy?
You already got friendship. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to just go retire in the jungle with Rekmesh. Like,
Eli's gonna just live in the jungle from now on.
Eli just
guys.
leaves the party.
I love it. I love it.
Last episode.
Rides off on his panther.
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
Looks like we're doing some rerolls, people.
Those are some big boys.
Oh my god.
All right, Alcor,
15.
15. Alara,
Fitting 8.
a fitting 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Pavel.
Not like in the snakes.
23.
23. Trix,
12.
12. My good friend, the Warforged Ollie.
5.
Eli,
An unfitting 21.
an unfitting 21. Okay,
I'm not happy about this.
you're not happy with a 21.
She doesn't want to
Fair
go
enough.
first. She doesn't want to.
No, I don't want to be in this at all. I was making noise at the bar. I was like, "Are you guys serious? Ollie is almost fully a fish, and this is what we want to do for 4 gold? Like, I'm not happy about this."
Well, there was promise of more gold than 4 with the treasure.
No,
that we
there
could
was
find.
not. No,
You
there
said
was
there was
not.
gonna be
There was
more.
manipulative exercises that
Laura doesn't know that though.
alluded to more gold, but did not promise more gold.
We are standing in front of 2 giant things made of silver and gold. Your money is right there, and you're about to run away from it.
I hope
Lucy.
you are right.
Money
Lucy,
doesn't.
I got a
what did you
14,
roll?
by the way.
14. Okay.
Sheet metal.
I mean, looking at the map,
Yeah.
the gold serpent doesn't look that big.
I know it's. I would have approached that.
So as the creatures begin to lunge towards you, Pavo, you are the fastest and quickest to react in all of this. What would you like to do?
Oh boy.
Just a reminder, most of my spells are AoE.
Just a reminder, I don't think
Hardcore.
we
What does
need
that
that.
mean?
To Eli.
Area effect.
Area
It
of
means
effect.
Pavo.
Always
What would you
walk
like to
into
do?
it.
I'm counting
Oh,
Out
squares
of
here.
the way.
That was for Eli.
Thank you.
I'm still not even within range, and I can go quick. Then I will just do 5, 10, 15, 20 forward, and then 15 straight up.
Okay. You should have control over your icon, so go ahead and move.
I don't.
Well, then I did something wrong now, didn't I? Hang
I
on.
can. Yeah,
He's
I can.
paralyzed.
Oh, wait. I didn't do yours. Sorry. My bad. My bad.
Appreciate it.
Behind the scenes bloopers, guys. Record that for later on. All right. Pavo,
Alright.
do your
I'm
thing.
gonna move right here, and that's it. I'm just gonna move there, and then just stop right there and get in a defensive stance.
Okay. Fair enough. Eli, you are next up in order. What would you like to do?
Do run.
Is Rekmesh around?
Rekmesh has moved far away from the statue at this point. He
Wise-
now
a
stands
wise
on
move.
the tree line on top of Watu.
Okay. Is there anything on these things, any part of them that looks like it might be squishy? Like an eyeball or something
make
I
an
can...
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay. I'm not working with that many hit points, guys. I can't do much.
But if you stand on it, you will look squishy.
That is... Did you say investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As the creatures move forward, and as Pavo quickly moves in a diagonal way, the creatures begin to look over towards him, and as they do, underneath you do see a gem made of something. It's a green tint to it that rests directly in the breast of both of the creatures.
Okay, when you say breast, like, are we talking like their throat if it's a snake?
No,
So if the
that's
head's
not where
here,
breasts go.
so lower, so it's almost like above their tummies?
That's where breasts go. Yep.
Okay.
It's a snake.
Okay.
It's
All right.
No, these aren't snake guys.
This is what I mean, because a snake doesn't really have a regular type of body, so I'm just wondering. I'm wondering how much of the snake is
Okay,
elevated.
so basically, fair comment. The gem seems to sit directly in the chest area, just below the neck. It's pretty much parallel to the first set of paws.
Okay.
A little bit hidden.
Okay. All right. I would like to see. Also, I can't really see where they are on the map. Oh no, there they are. Okay.
Did I not set up your map?
No, I can. I can see it now from Twitch. Okay. What I want to
You
do
know you can
is
log
I
into
wanna-
Roll20, right?
I'm in Roll20, but I can't see them on Roll20. I don't know why.
Zoom out.
I can
Zooming
see
out.
them here.
Zoom
I
out.
tried zooming out, but they're like cropped off the map. I'll figure it out in a second. What I want to do is I want to see if I can, while it's engaged with Pavo, do I see that it's distracted by Pavo?
You can, yeah, no, you absolutely see that their attention is drawn to Pavo as he moves in a very rapid fashion towards the side.
Okay, here's what I would like to do. I would like to duck kind of behind Elara and Alcor, and I want to get into that tree line a little bit, and then
Okay.
I want to start moving towards the serpent.
Okay, so go ahead and move your token for me.
So
Or
I
can
gotta
you
go
not see
back
your
around.
token?
I can. I'm moving it. Would I be like pretty much in line with Pavel? Like, would I be around here for my movement for the round?
What's your movement speed?
My movement speed is, I know this, 25 feet.
Okay, so each square represents 5 feet.
Okay, and I've forgotten where I was before. Oh, but I can see it here. Okay. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll be around here because I have to go around.
Now remember, you can use your dash action.
I will.
Okay.
And the dash action is going to get me how much more movement? Another 25 feet?
Yep. It essentially takes your movement as a second action, or as an action, so you're doubling your distance.
Let's go here.
Okay.
Okay. And that's me for the turn.
Okay. So, with two of your companions kind of shifting off to the left side, trying to create a little bit of a gap, or shorten the gap in between the party and the creature's Alcor. What would you like to do?
They look like real creatures or like manufactured, like constructs?
It's hard to tell from this perspective. What you've seen is that they have the plating and the scales of the creatures that you would be typically familiar with, of a lizard or a scaled-like creature. But it seems that each scale is made out of metal. Each piece seems to be made out of either gold or silver.
All right. So I will move 10, 20, 30. Okay. And I will cast Magnify Gravity on the top one.
Okay, so
It says
as you pull out your orb, you cast a small version of the cosmos, almost as a holographic image in and around your hand. And as you do, twisting it around, pointing your finger, now glowing, to different constellations that make up your spell list. And as you do, a large black purplish ball of light seems to begin to emanate around the one to the left of the column, and as it does, it grows and grows. The creature begins to pull back as it tries to scrape onto with its paws, trying to reach forward, but being pulled back into this strange gravitational force. What is that, a dex save?
Constitution.
Con save? Okay.
Yeah.
The creature reaches out one last time, trying to grip into the ground, but a large chunk seems to pull out as it's pulled completely backwards towards and into the strange ball of gravity that you've created. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
It took the full thing?
Takes the full, yep.
Surprising, I imagined their con was going to be really high.
So that's 16 points of force damage. And its speed is half until the end of its next turn.
Okay, fair enough. The creature begins to pull itself forward, trying to grab and claw away from the... Oh, no, that's not the game. That's OBS. The creature begins to claw and pull its way out, just making its tail still hanging outside or inside of the circle. As it does, it looks towards you, and you watch as the eyes of the creature change from silver to gold, almost as if opening its eyes for the first time. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
That's 18.
18, okay. Feeling a little bit of shock come at you as you catch the gaze of this creature. You stiffen up for a brief moment, unable to move your limbs, but you quickly avert your gaze away, breaking the connection. As soon as you do, you suddenly feel your limbs fully restored once again.
All right. I would say don't stare at them. They're trying to change you into something.
You don't have a say at this point.
Okay. I thought I still had the bonus action. Okay, no worries.
Oh, sorry, you do have a bonus action. My apologies. I forgot it's your turn. No, it's the creature's turn.
Oh, okay,
And
sorry.
you
I
didn't-
thought it was still in my turn. Okay, sorry. My bad.
My bad. The second creature begins to lurch forward towards the group as it seems to look directly at Trix. You, Trix, staring back at the creature, you watch as its eyes flap from silver to gold as well. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay. 10.
10. You seem to be captivated by the shimmer and gloss of the gold of these creatures' eyes. And as you do, your limbs begin to stiffen for a brief moment. And while you start to regain most of your upper body, your left foot seems to have stopped working the way that you're used to. You can no longer bend the foot. It's just simply almost like a boot that hangs on.
No! That's some Medusa stuff right there. Oh no.
With that said, Lucy, what would you like to do, my friend?
Oh no. I have no idea. Okay.
I haven't been paying attention. Hold on.
No, I have. It's just I don't have any idea what I'm gonna do.
I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh. Okay. I feel like that's a dumb idea.
Be the first one in this group. I say go with it.
'Cause, okay, we gotta get them on like. We gotta get them to show their bellies, basically, right?
I don't know.
If we want to hit that little crystal bit, I don't know.
Sure.
Well, technically, you don't know about the crystal.
Eli looked at that.
That's true. I don't know about it. Never mind then. I'm just gonna cast magic missile at the one closest to me and Trix.
Okay.
All three.
Okay.
Straight in, just
What's
straight shot.
your spell focus that you use?
I use a orb.
Okay, so pulling your orb out from underneath your jacket, you lift it up to the sky, and as you do, you tilt it so that the sun rays hit it directly in the right direction. And as you do, it breaks off into a prism of colors. Reaching forward and grabbing the one of the colors, you pull that forward and toss it forward towards the creature. And as you do, 3 darts fly out from from your hand, smashing down towards the creature. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Yeah, not great. 10.
10. Okay. So as the 3 darts pelt down towards the creature, you watch as almost small little kind of explosions happen along its back. It shifts back and forth and moans in pain as each one of the hits directly hit it on its back. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, my friend?
For my bonus action, I want to say, I think we can hurt their backs. And then I'm going to use my movement, which if I can move myself.
They should be able to.
Damage?
Yeah, it did damage. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to go over here. And that'll end my turn. Did I do the thing? Did I actually move?
Yep, you sure did. Good job. All right, so as Lucy pulls the almost color out of the prism from the air, tossing it towards the creature. You watch as small, tiny explosions happen on the back of the creature as he runs off to the left direction. Trix, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move over to... I'm gonna move over to near the tree line. And then I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
You able to move?
That's far.
I have 35.
No,
Is
I
that
mean,
not
'cause of
35?
foot
Aren't
thing.
these 5? Can I
Sorry,
just
yeah,
drag my
your
foot? Like as if I'm in a
movement
cast?
is... My apologies, your movement is halved. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so I was
Don't be
like
sorry,
right
that was my fault.
here.
No worries.
I think I was right there. No, I was right here.
You're right here.
I was right here? Okay. So
Yeah, it's good enough.
can I move diagonally? 5, 10, 15, 20?
You can do whatever
that
you
or
like.
no? No, but is that...
As long as it's in our game, as long as it's connecting square, regardless of where it is around, you can go ahead and move to it, but it costs you 5 feet.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make a... Have I heard them make any noises?
Yes, you
Other
have.
than that one guy moaning when he got hurt?
Yep, you've heard both of them make either growls or moaning noises from the pain.
Okay, I'm gonna make a growling sound coming from the trees. That sounds like how they sound.
Okay. Whereabouts are you doing? From the tree line?
The tree line, yeah. So
Okay, make a deception check.
yeah, like
for me.
as if, yeah. Okay. That is 24.
24.
Damn.
The creature to the left of you at this point turns its head towards the tree line for a brief moment and begins to move itself in that direction. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Well, didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, so as the creature begins to turn its attention towards the tree line, that takes us to Alara. Alara, what would you like to do?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am going to move forward 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. And I will, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the first level.
Okay.
Right now I'm going to summon or cast a acid orb, I guess you could say, and hurl it at the one that is not distracted. So the one, I guess, directly in front of my character.
Okay.
The one near the tree line is the one that you were saying is to the left of Trix, right?
Yeah, that's the distracted creature right now.
Okay, so the one that isn't distracted, I will hurl an acid ball at.
Okay, so lifting your staff high up into the air, it begins to glow a sickening green as you reach your hand up and pull out an ethereal light that mimics the pale green. And as you do, you toss it towards the creature. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me, please.
18.
18. The acid ball hits directly on top of the creature's head, and you watch as parts of it begin to melt away. Mostly the spiked golden tips that sit from its back and the top of its head begins to blunten a little bit as it kind of melts away. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Nice. That's 17 points of acid damage.
Wow. Okay. Good hit. Good hit.
Yeah, it was really nice.
The creature, it's the side of its head begins to almost melt away far beyond the spike itself. It actually starts to affect the head of the creature as it begins to melt away, almost as if it's bleeding.
Nice. And
It
I'll
is
say,
not
I
looking
don't
that
like
great.
snakes!
All right. So with that said, Ollie, unless there's something else you want to do on your turn, Alara?
Nope. Just
Okay.
sweating nervously.
Okay, so Ollie, watching all of your friends engage in combat, scratching at your hand for a brief moment, flicking off a few scales, what would you like to do?
I'd like to move just up here, and then I will cast Toll the Dead on the acid face guy.
All right, and as you toll cast the dead, a mist begins to form around you and the creature alone. The creature, you watch as its head starts to pivot around, as only you and it can now hear the tolling bells from the afterlife. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, please. Or no, that's a wisdom save?
13.
What, is it a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. The creature begins to look around, petrified, not completely unsure of where these sounds are coming from, as the mist begins to form around it, thicker and thicker, and as it does, it begins to cascade down its throat itself. This black mist of necrotic damage. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
All right. That would be 9 damage.
Very good. All right. The mist begins to flow down its throat for a brief moment before it starts to cough and hack a black spew out from its mouth. It's now begins to sway back and forth, as well as the side of its head continuing to melt from the acidic damage that Alara cast. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's all for now.
All right, fair enough. Pavo, starting back at the top of the round, what would you like to do? Looking directly in front of you, you now see that the creature seems to be looking around, very distracted from where it is, as the other one has broken off, moving towards your companions to the right of you.
I'm going to use my flight speed. Go. Is this right in front of him, or is right here right in front of him?
Yeah, so that would be right in front of him where you are.
Right, okay.
Well, wait, nope.
All right.
That's where you want to be right in front of him.
I didn't know if he was occupying that because his other foot was in the other one next to it.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go straight there, and I have my quarterstaff in one hand, but I'm gonna take unarmed attack on him.
Okay, you can roll with advantage.
Hopefully, with advantage. 17.
17. That's absolutely hits. So, spinning around with a fist, you catch it on the backside, completely unaware of what's happening, as its attention is now completely focused on another part within the tree line. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
7 points.
Okay.
And then I'd like to use bonus action using a key point for Fury of Blows for 2 more unarmed attacks.
Okay. So, crouching down a little
Still
bit
with
and
advantage
going
or just
into,
regular now?
no, we'll say that over the course of the attacks, all 3 would be at advantage.
Sweet. Natural 20.
Wow. All right. So as your first hit comes around, smashing into the creature's jaw, it pushes backward, leaving it completely open. You can now see underneath its chest a green gem that seems to be glowing.
That's for 10 points.
Okay.
And then second attack. at a 19.
19 hits. Coming down again, once again, with your fist directly down the top of its nose, you smash down on the bridge. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
6.
The creature now, its face all very mangled and dented inward based on the attacks. It too now begins to sway back and forth, almost looking dizzy from the attacks that you've put upon it. Eli, watching from the tree line, Pavel, was there anything else you want to do?
Nope, just as bonus action move, so I'm just going to put my weapon more in a defensive stance, which gives me a +2 to AC.
Okay, perfect. So, Eli, watching from the tree lines. Okay. Watching from the tree lines, you've watched as Pavo goes and attacks this large creature directly face to face. Looking over to the state of the creature to the right, it looks badly damaged at this point in time. Both look very, very weakened. What would you like to do?
So when Trix did the minor illusion and made the sound coming from the tree line, would I know that that's not another enemy? Like, I'm wondering if he would also be fooled by the illusion, because if he thinks there's another enemy in the tree line, he's not gonna move.
Great question. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Seven.
As you stare, as you focus on the other two creatures, you hear a similar growling from the left of the tree line, closer to where the water's edge is. You seem a little bit worried, as it might sound like another creature is coming towards you.
I will stay there and look around to see if I could, because they're big creatures and they're making the same sound, right? So I would be able to see it.
You're right in the middle of a thick canopy. It's hard to tell what's in the immediate area around you.
Well, then if there's the possibility that there's another one in the tree line, I don't think that he would move until he knew that there wasn't another one there.
Okay. If you want, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Yeah.
Howard.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I just
that's a 22.
22. Looking underneath the tree line, you clearly see that wherever that sound came from, one, it didn't seem natural. Two, you can't see anything that resembles the other creatures. And you think to yourself at the same time, why would a trial consist of an unknown creature from outside the scope?
Yeah. Okay. So then I think I can still move, right?
Yep.
Or did I okay. So I'm just going to continue to move towards the creature, but I'm guessing I wouldn't have a bonus action, so I can only go 25 feet. Is that
well,
right?
you did 2 skill checks. I'll give you a bonus action.
Okay, so then I will go. I would end up around here. If my intention is to sneak up on the creature, which it is, that's where I would end up.
Okay. I'm gonna move you right here so you can be on camera for the rest of the people at home. But anyway, neither here nor there. All right. So you've moved. You used your action. Is there a bonus action you'd like to take?
Just try to stay camouflaged. Hide.
Fair enough. Okay, so as you keep yourself hidden along the tree line, Alcor, you've watched your friends now engaging with the creature to the left of the statue. It seems very, very badly hurt at this point. What would you like to do?
I will cast Frostbite on the one where Pavo is.
Okay, so
It's a
again,
consti-
looking.
It's a Constitution save.
Okay, so again, looking at your sphere as the map of the stars reaches out towards you, picking the constellations that you need, you throw a blue arcane light towards the creature. Yeah, I'm going to assume that a 7 is a failure.
Yeah.
Not area effect, is it?
No. That's not the area effect. That's why I took that one. That's a 3.
I'm waiting to see that famous outpour area effect. Collateral damage.
Yeah,
So,
usually I cast it and people walk into it afterwards. So I
Well, I
say
do got
You
Eli
said-
near me, so.
Yeah.
You said 3 points of damage?
3 points of damage, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. The creature rears up its head towards Pavo, clearly opening up its chest line. Now all of you see this green gem that sits directly on the chest of the creature as it swipes down towards Pavo with trying to bite towards him. It's going to be a 22.
I'm at 21, so that's it.
It
All right,
has
so,
disadvantage on attack.
Oh, right. Disadvantage. My apologies. Yeah, I'm assuming that an 8 doesn't hit you then.
That will not hit me.
Moving in quick cessation and putting up your staff just in the nick of time as its jaws clench down. You find the perfect angle, sticking your staff directly between the upper and lower jaw as it tries to bend down. The bamboo seems to hold as you push back on a little bit as it staggers back, parrying the creature. The second creature is going to rush towards Ollie and is going to try and make the same bite attack against you. Really? The creature goes to bite down directly on you, but you're able to put your sword up just in the nick of time as it bites, or sorry, your mace, as it bites down on the mace and not on your exterior. You pull your mace out and push it backwards just a touch. It does not seem to have any kind of effect on you. Lucy, you are up. What would you like to do?
Hey. I'm having this weird thought that this is a trial and they never said trial by combat. That maybe there's something else we're supposed to be doing, but I'm just gonna keep attacking because that's all I know what to do. I'm running low on spell slots though. I'm just going to cast. That one's within 60 feet, right? 10.
So you've got your movement, your action, and your bonus action, and you don't have to take them in any specific order.
Right. So I'm going to move up with the group here while creating this human shield.
Of course, as you would.
And I'm going to cast Acid Splash at the one that's already taken acid damage.
Okay. So,
which is a dex save for them.
Okay. So as you run up behind your companions and pulling out your small book of spells that you're aware of, you kind of reference it for a quick second and then throw it back in, remembering that you've got this naturally, not a problem. Casting the acid towards the creature. That is going... Sorry, you said it's Dex?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, it says I can choose 1 or 2 creatures that I can see within range. Oh, they have to be within 5 feet of each other. Never mind. Yeah, it's a dex saving throw.
Okay. Does a 13 save?
Yep.
Oh, the acid splashes
By
on the
1.
ground close to the creature. It does hits part of its arm, but doesn't seem to have an effect the same way that that Alara's acid did. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, Lucy just like ran up behind Trix, like hid behind her shoulder, like blind shucked an acid splash out there.
All right. Seeing
that's
this all happen, Trix, you kind of turn back towards Lucy and just kind of give a head shake of shame, like, come on, man, you're better than that. Turning back towards the creature, what would you like to do?
Me.
Trix, you're up. Yep.
I would. Oh, okay, sorry. I would like to just shoot it with my sling from here.
Okay, so pulling out your sling, finding a small pebble on the ground, or not a small but relatively medium-sized rock from the ground. You put it within your swing, pulling back. Go ahead and make a ranged attack for me.
12?
The rock hits the creature's hard exterior and simply just bounces off, rolling towards the ground. Doesn't hit. All right. Nothing else you'd like to do?
It.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
Alara, what would you like to do?
I would like to bonus action say to Lucy, since he's right near me. If you want, I can show you how to do acid magic after this is over. And then I will...
Shade.
Because I'm super low on spell slots.
I'll remember that later. Trust me.
I'm going to cast fire bolts at the one that was acidized.
Acidized.
Wow,
Wow.
Good made up word, but I like it.
Yep.
Acidized.
You understood, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
Ooh, that is 19. Math 23.
Fingers.
23 absolutely hits.
Woohoo! Yeah, that's exciting.
1.
Oh, that sucks. That's 2 points of fire damage. Damn it.
Big rolls, not enough big swings. So the fire cascades over the creature like a sock being set on fire for a brief moment as the flames go jettison down its front to its backside. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Alara?
No.
Okay, Ollie. Watching the attempt of acid, the attempt of a rock, the attempt of fire on this creature, standing directly in front of you, what would you like to do?
This trial seems more like trial and error. So, I'm going to run, because having seen the gem, I'm going to try and run and slide under the creature. And touch the gem and use my inflict wounds.
Very cool. All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
You like that moment on like Family Feud where they're like, good answer, good answer. Just totally screwed up.
14.
14. You slide underneath the creature, and as you do, reaching your hand up, you just happen to touch the gem directly at its chest. As you do, you cast your inflict wounds directly inside of it, and the green the green of the gem begins to flicker, almost that of a darker shade, as black necrotic energy seeps into it. Go ahead and roll as if you rolled a critical attack, my friend. So roll your damage and then double it.
Ooh.
Okay, it was a 21 to hit, and then that would be math. 58 damage.
Oh!
58 damage. So
I'm sorry, what?
putting your hand on the green gem, it flickers for a brief moment of green before it turns completely black, shattering directly in front of you. And as you do, the creature begins to melt over top of you, seemingly melting back into the ground and dissipating. with just little bits of silver shards remaining, as well as a little
about
bit
that
of
gem,
gold from
though?
the spikes over top. The gem has shattered.
Damn it!
All right, I'll use my bonus action to take one of the shards off my arm, and on the other arm take off its scale, and then just brush myself.
So you're taking a scale and a.
Yeah, I'm taking one of the shards that just fell off on me from the creature off, and then I'm gonna pluck a scale off from the fishification.
Okay. So, taking the, are you taking a silver or gold scale or shard from it? The gems exploded into a million pieces. You can't find a shard of the gem.
Oh no, I was just like Sam cleaning myself off.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you're not actually holding on to any of the silver or gold that just fell on top of you. Cool. All right, fair enough.
What?
Starting back at the top of the round, Pavo.
I swear, it's like you guys don't even want to get paid.
Okay, is the gem still exposed on my end?
The gem would still be exposed, yep.
Well, I will use that as my target point to start attacking
Okay.
with the punch.
Okay, so punching forward towards the gem, now seeing the illuminated symbol as almost a kick me sign directly on it. Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
17 to hit.
Oh yeah, smashing into the gem. Go ahead and roll as if a critical, my friend.
So that would be 8.
Okay. The creature staggers back just a tiny bit, seemingly just barely holding on as parts of it are the scales are now flaking off directly, almost like small triangular coins falling off the ground.
I'll use a key point bonus action for Fear of Blows for 2 more attacks.
Okay.
That one would be a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
10 points.
10 points. As you make a final blow towards the green gem within the silver basilisk's chest, you watch as it begins to rupture for a moment, the gem cracking beneath beneath your fist itself, and as it does, it shatters, very similar to that to which Ollie's did. The creature now begins to fall, disassembling itself almost piece by piece as drops of silver now begin to leak back into the ground. You are no longer in combat,
Is there any...
kids.
Sweet.
Nice.
Was there any pieces of him left over in front of us?
You can see a small pile of molted silver, a couple scales that seem to have flaked off, as well as a few gold pieces that lie there as well.
Pick those up.
Okay.
I'll pick up whatever is around me.
Based on what you picked up, Pavo, go ahead and add about 100 silver
Nice.
and 50 gold.
Sweet.
I told
Ollie
y'all you'd
hesitating
get
for a
paid.
brief moment, a little bit more sunk into the ground for you, so you can go ahead and take 50 silver and 25 gold.
All right.
It's all going to the same place anyway.
Yeah, it's cure the fishdom fun.
Yeah.
That's all you need right now. That's pretty
Yeah.
much it. So, as the creatures begin to melt away, the snake rears its head up once again. It hisses towards you, now once again speaking in perfect common. You have proven yourself worthy. And as it hisses this, it continues to extend its body upward, unfurling its massive body and continuing stretching up into the sky. You take notice of the sunlight that shines off each individual golden scale as it passes by, glimmering like that of a king's royal armor. Its eyes remain staring down towards you as the last bits of its body seemingly leave the marble pedestal itself. The long snake now completely stretched out into the air as if being suspended by an unseen force. It balances its entire mass on the tip of its tail. A moment passes before the head tilts upward towards the sky, and shockingly it begins to reverse its course as the tip of its tail dips down into the strange marble liquid surface of the pedestal. The strange marble liquid begins to grow and sprout upward higher. The ground around you begins to shiver once again slightly as the pressure of the geyser of this marble liquid begins to flow even higher and higher up and towards the sky. The snake now almost completely submerged in the growing fountain as the liquid marble reaches a height of around 20 feet. The gentle quivers below your feet now begin to grow more violent. And in a flash of speed, the geyser erupts thicker and larger into the air. As the ground now carves away from the source of this marble geyser, the liquid begins to bend and coil itself around. The coils wrap themselves around themselves as liquid continues to grow thicker and thicker. The strange coiled pile of this liquid marble now stretching higher and higher up into the sky. And as quickly as it started, the ground simmers back down to a quiver, and then to complete rest. Curving around the back side of the bottom of the coil, you see the face of a snake emerge once again. Even on flat ground, the head stands 15 feet high. And as it comes to a rest directly at the center of the coil, it tilts its head out towards you. Its jaws slowly open to reveal a staircase leading upward as the liquid instantly solidifies into that of actual marble. And 2 torchlight fires begin to dance at the tips of the now stone viper's fangs. It seems you've discovered your temple.
Stairway to heaven, guys.
Think that's a perfect time to take a short break. We're going to do a quick bio break. Grab your apple juices, relieve your apple juices, whatever you need to do. Let me just take a quick peek at chat to see what's going on, and it seems there's quite a bit of activity. All right. I love to see it. So starting off, thank you so much to Vic1606 for your subscription, as well as your gifted subscription to Top Down Gaming. Very much appreciated on all of those wonderful things. Cherry Bombette, much love and lots of hearts for you from me and the crew for your subscription as well. And Cross the Streams, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. Lastly, Shadow Melissa, thank you so much for the follow. Every little bit it counts, any little bit of support, we love it, and it tells us that you kind of like what we're doing. So, you know, anything that gets put towards the stream on your behalf is going to go back into the stream as best as we possibly can. So thank you so much for that. With that said, we do a little tradition around here that when we go on break, if you want to throw a question into chat about one of our characters, about any of the races, classes, or other things that involve our D&D PCs, you can go ahead and do that now. But if you'll give us just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back and we'll continue our story from there. Hang on, guys. And we're back. Hope you didn't miss us for too long, guys. While we were off, just a few quick thank yous. Dave Zabrave, thank you so much for the Prime subscription and 6 of Spades at Tier 1. You beautiful, beautiful bastard, you. We love you oh so very much. Oh, I'm getting double people again. Hang on one second. There we go. So, our question for the night from our very own Cross the Streams. DM, I think your earliest world building you had you making parts of Trellis, including a map and/or drawings of the city. Would you treat us next week by showing it to us, like you do with battle maps, perhaps, assuming the group makes it back to Trellis by then? Well, let's first see if they make it back alive. That would be the first. Let's see if we still have a campaign after tonight, and then we can go ahead from there. But I will be happy to show that. We're still working on it a little bit, but I will show you where we're at so far. In our other announcement for the night, which I completely forgot, world building will be coming back on Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who don't know, I do world building where me and the community, we sit around and we make the world together. If you have some ideas that you want to contribute to see your actual creation live, you can go ahead and do that. As well, if you're working on your own homebrew stuff and are looking for a cool community who aren't a bunch of assholes who will help out with your world building and give you helpful suggestions. We do that as well. So if you're not already following us, go ahead and follow us and check us out on Sunday at 12 Eastern. That would be oh so fantastic. So with all of that said, as you all look towards the strange entrance that has now opened up in the head of this massive marble snake, you see a staircase climbing upwards. What would you like to do?
Rest? Long rest? Yes? No? Long rest? Everybody? Can I do a both?
Rest.
Just on the stairs here.
Not the long rest, that's for sure.
We could take a short rest.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm afraid there's a time limit on this.
Yeah.
How long is the entrance gonna stay open?
Yeah.
I'm
We have
cool
to
to
do
keep
that.
on pushing.
Oh my god.
We could
However,
just, okay.
the fact that it's the shape of a snake's mouth, I'm not very keen on going through.
We
Yeah, this is
passed the
giving me
trial,
this
so
is giving me Aladdin vibes for sure.
As a bird, I would understand that.
I got major
Bravo.
Aladdin vibes too.
Oh yeah.
Do you not like snakes either, Pavo?
Not something that looks like it's big enough to eat me. No.
Yeah, but I still think we should walk in before the gate closes.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't want to restart that encounter
Where's
all over
Rek-
again just to open
Where's
the door.
Rekmesh? Let's talk to
ran.
Rekmesh. Let's at least say bye and thank you. Where is he?
Maybe
Rekmesh
he's
begins
not
to
leaving.
make his way over to the group after seeing you properly defeat the two creatures. You have all done very well. Very well. Very capable, each of you are.
You were totally right about those statues though, Rekmesh. They're bad news.
Statues are man-made, not of nature. Must be careful.
Agreed. Well, we're gonna go into this Serpent Temple. Thank you so much for helping us get here.
Perhaps I assist one last time.
Are you sure?
if you'd like to,
Man,
you could come.
Man of Green. I believe they call you the one Lucy.
Yes,
Might I see your map once more?
of course. Take out the map and show it to him again.
He grabs to it, and as he does, he pulls out what looks like a primitive writing utensil, and begins to scrawl on the map a little bit. Handing it back to you, you now see an X with a circle around it far to the north. If ever in the jungle again, and needing of assistance, Tribe of Krek will help. Find us here, you will.
Of crack.
I'm
Yes,
not sure
master.
he knows how to read that map properly.
I'm gonna shoot a glare over to Ollie. Thank you, Master Goblin.
Not master, equal.
Just go with it. It's more regal.
Okay, Yoda, let's go.
Many, many
Okay.
thanks.
I
I
want to
wish
say
you
bye.
all the best of luck in your travels. And always remember that Jungle Goblins are here to help where we can.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
I can't wait till we get to pay it forward to you.
Pay it forward to me or to others that you find that might need help within the jungle.
Okay.
That is our law.
I want to say bye to Watu, and I want to try to do the thing that Rekmesh did with where you stroke it in between its eyes in that area.
As you approach Watu, he looks to you slightly differently than he had before, and as you reach your hand out towards it, he lowers his head and closes his eyes towards you.
Okay, I'll give him a little pat and I'll say bye, Watu.
As you begin to pat, he nuzzles up even harder than he had before, pretty much almost knocking you over at this point from the sheer size against it. As you stagger backwards for just a brief moment, catching yourself once again, he walks over to you and gives you one last good lick on the cheek.
Well, now I need a jungle cat, guys. Like, what are we gonna do?
It sounds like my dog anytime he leans into a pet. Just a
Yeah.
little too hard. Massive horse.
Okay,
Well, shall we?
we shall, I guess.
Can I cast False Life on myself?
You sure can.
Okay.
False life.
That is for 5. I get an extra 5 hit points.
Nice.
A voice rings out within your head, Trix. It seems you are learning to take care of oneself rather than make foolish decisions.
I will cautiously
think-
step into the mouth.
Dan, pick up your mic. Deanna.
Oh, I just roll my
Tricks.
eyes.
Of course.
I love that's what we missed.
All right, so we're going inside the temple.
We are.
We are.
Yep.
Okay. You begin to
I'm
climb
gonna
the
I'm
stairs.
gonna walk in. Sorry, I'm gonna walk in really close to whoever's closest to me right now, just like awkwardly close.
Okay. You you
Like
grab
always?
onto the arm of Alcor as you hold on for dear life, not sure what to expect.
It's the snakes. It's the snakes. I don't like the snakes. Okay.
I'd like to stand behind Ollie.
All right, fair enough. You all begin to climb the stairs, and as you do, torchlights magically light up, giving you a full view of the staircase. The staircase itself has an intricate design of 3 different colored snakes intertwined with each other, each painted with the utmost care and detail. Amazingly, the paint seems as vibrant as the day it was painted. A black, green, and red python lead the way to the top of the staircase. As you reach the top of the stairs, you're met with a large room, roughly 25 feet across and 50 feet in length. At either end of the room is a platform being divided by a large pit in the center. 2 rows of narrow pillars lead from one end of the pit to the other. Each pillar is roughly 1 foot in circumference, and each pillar is lined up directly beside the other, with about 1 foot of distance apart. There are 5 columns in each row. There's 5 pillars in each column. Similar to the rest of the ruins, torchlights blaze alight when you enter the room, giving you full sight from corner to corner.
Hey.
All right, Lucy, you're up. What are
I'm
we doing?
confused. Isn't a pillar a column? Are these the same things?
I
Did
was
you say?
gonna ask a similar question, yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused about the layout of the room.
Okay.
So there's like 5 in a row, like this kind of, almost like.
So you walk into the room, the first
Yeah.
platform, you walk in. There's the pit next. From there, there's 5 columns, one on the left, one on the right, that lead from the platform that you're on to the other side of the pit. So it's
Okay.
it's like
Sorry.
so over top of the pit, there's
Mhm.
2 pillars, 2 pillars, 2 pillars, 2 pillars, 2 pillars.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
got it.
So
we need
similar to
get
like
across.
stepping stones that will lead
Okay.
you to the other side.
Got it. How far apart are these pillar columns?
They're about a foot apart.
Oh, that's not too bad. So you could technically walk across them, although dangerously.
You could certainly try.
yeah, I was gonna say if they don't start like crumbling underneath our feet or.
Well, here's the lightest. I'd rather not go first.
And just to be extra certain, we cannot go around the pit because it's wall to wall.
The pit is wall to wall.
Okay.
Is there like a nice salamander at the bottom of the pit?
Just gonna say, I would like to look down the pit.
I will not cast firebolt or
I was
throw
gonna
any
say.
kind of fire down the pit. I just want to see if there is anything.
Anybody
Jokes
have
that no
vision
one
to
will
see down it?
understand.
We're
The trauma is
reliving
real.
we're reliving the trauma of our past campaign.
Where some people died because we didn't look down.
I
a pit.
swear I didn't kill like 100 people in that campaign. I swear.
Okay, I'd like to walk up to the edge of the pit.
I'd like to push Lucy down the pit.
There it
Just
goes.
kidding, just
Roll
kidding.
strength.
Oh, we're never gonna have a special guest again.
So
Fantastic.
I'm gonna walk to the edge of the pit, and I'm gonna cast light on a copper piece and drop it down.
Okay. As you do, you before you cast light, you look down and now see that the pit is only about 15 feet in terms of depth.
Are
At the
there
bottom-
murdery things? Yeah. At the bottom.
At
yeah.
the bottom of the pit, it seems covered in a fine sand.
Snake pit.
There doesn't seem to be anything inside it aside from the sand, as well as two corpses of bleached white bones scattered about. The bones seemingly have been broken, cracked, and crushed.
Snakes. This is snake pit.
Man,
That's
ooh,
a
when are we
snake
gonna
pit.
get
That's
out
a-
of this snake stuff?
That's a big
Ugh.
constrictor. If
Mhm.
it's a
Just to be
snake.
safe,
That's what it is.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Ooh.
Okay, so holding on to your holy symbol, you close your eyes for a brief moment. Looking back at Ollie, he opens his eyes, and they begin to glow a vibrant light blue as he begins to survey the surrounding area. Looking around, there doesn't seem to be any magic within this room.
I think this might be just a straight up balancing act. I don't know. It seems too easy.
Oh, let's
I
go.
have another option. But
Can Pablo fly across?
I could. I'm just waiting to see what you guys do.
Okay.
remember those fairy things on the island?
Pixies?
Pixies?
Yeah, the pixies. Yeah. They gave me some spell scrolls. One of them is what's called, to educate the group, Tensor's floating disc. I could use the spell scroll and cast it, and we could get on the disc and go across. But I haven't had time to put it in my notebook, so I'll never be able to use it again. I also don't have enough gold anytime soon to put it in my notebook. So there's that as well.
So
How much weight does it carry?
That's a big question.
500 pounds.
Okay.
But as a player, it doesn't float. It stays 3 feet off the ground, which means if there is a hole, it will fall through the hole instead of 3 feet from the ground, down at the bottom of it.
That's good to know. Never mind. Take that all back.
400 pounds.
I'm gonna go ahead and as a advisor to the party, I'd like to award Alcor with inspiration.
Aw.
For not letting the party die. Go ahead!
Snake pit.
Stay back with me and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I knew that.
Okay.
I have a plan.
Yes, I gotta
Come
go.
on, people, trust your feet.
What's up, Lucy?
How about we tie a rope from one person to Pavo at a time
Nope, that's not happening.
as they go across.
You like ropes, don't you?
That way you're not dropping, 15 feet. You're slowly cascading down.
I
and then he
can't
can
carry you
land.
guys if you do fall, and tying a rope to me would just pull me down with you, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Pav can only
I can
carry
probably
Eli.
can carry me.
Eli, but that's it.
Well, let's say, Pavo, that you were like, twice as big of a bird than you already are. Could you do it then?
Wait, what? Are you considering casting a spell that enlarges,
Correct.
which would increase his carrying capacity times 8?
But we work from everybody but you, Oli, I think.
Well, I think
It's an option.
it doesn't multiply his strength though by like 8. I think.
I don't know.
Can I get onto the first pillar?
Oh,
It
boy.
multiplies its weight by 8.
Eli approaches the edge of the pit. Would you like to go to the left pillar or the right pillar?
Oh shit. Let me take a look around. I want to look at like ceilings, walls. I want to see if there's any indication which way I should go.
Yeah, I feel like there's too many options and not enough descriptions.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Where's the roll 20
that-
map?
Yeah.
That's 18.
18. Looking around, you do notice that directly above you on the ceiling, there seems to be holes that point directly down at the columns. To the sides, you also see holes in the walls that sit directly almost at, we'll say shoulder height.
Like something's gonna come and shoot me in the head? Like a trap?
Or the pillars are gonna shoot up into the ceiling and you're gonna get smushed.
Yeah.
You also now notice a strange low humming noise coming from the walls.
I will
Boy.
relay information to the group.
Okay, question. Out of game, if I turn into a giant fly, can I carry people on my back?
Why a fly?
Why
Fly
fly?
of all things. A fly.
Well, I'm looking at the various creatures I can turn into with my Sweetie Bell, and I was trying to find a large one that's within the allowed creatures.
You went with a fly.
You can certainly try.
No, well,
I
We
can
have
carry
a
up to
giant-
180 pounds.
well, yeah,
As
okay,
well.
that's what I wanted to know. Okay, you can carry up to 180 pounds. So I could carry like one person, maybe two if it's Eli.
Pavo's probably got Eli for sure.
Okay.
But we don't even know if we can get across. Like we're just assuming that when you put pressure on the column, that's what activates the trap, but we don't know that.
No, but we
Something we
could
can-
fly away from the holes.
Come on,
I
Eli.
could go
you-
to the left of the ceiling and above the ones that are in the wall, potentially.
Can we just take something that's heavy and then, since it's only 2 feet, drop it on each of the columns and see what happens?
That's what I wanted to. I wanted to look around for anything on the ground that's heavy that we can put on the column to test it.
Good idea.
I pick up Eli. Sorry.
I actually
That
wondered
would
if
be
I would be
funny.
heavy enough because I
As
figured that
you,
maybe I could get across.
Maybe as a rogue
look-
you can look at the trap and see if we can undo it.
That's what I mean. But I guess we'll see. Is there anything heavy around?
Or I could fly over the pillars and try to land on each one, and so if something starts falling out from under my feet, I can still stay where I'm at.
I vote
but
for
it-
that plan.
Oh no!
Yeah, but
if you
risk
get shot
Pavo.
through the wall,
I don't.
that
I don't
would
Yeah.
want to risk Pavo.
Well,
We're
if
not
I
worried
get
about
shot, I'll try
falling.
to dodge it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
But you
not
can
worried
catch
about
it.
falling.
I can
I'm
use
more
my
Yes,
worried about
I
getting
could.
smushed.
I could drop my chainmail on it. Perhaps it weighs 55 pounds roughly.
Are you willing to lose it?
To wear
That'd
that,
take a
though?
long time to take it off, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it?
Why
We would
not?
get
Are
our
there
short
any
rest
ways-
while he takes it off.
Not a bad idea.
Stones
But we have
around
some
or
options
anything?
now. We could either tie rope around Eli, have her jump onto the first pillar, and if it starts going up, we yank her back, or him back.
Him.
Mhm.
Or have Pavo do his thing and step on each and fly away. So
Oh man, those are both bad plans. That could kill somebody.
Well,
or we
in
could stand
all-
here.
If you stay within, a certain range of me, I could sort of monitor the timelines and like sort of help out there if things get fucked up and try and
Ooh,
like shoot us
okay.
down a different timeline if we want as a last ditch, before you die thing.
Or Trix can turn into a giant fly, and then I can enlarge Trix, thus make it able to carry even more, and be an even bigger fly.
Either enough room in that hallway for her to be on the a double giant fly.
Okay, what if we try this? What if Pavo just flies across?
And sees what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
So we can see. Yeah.
Yeah, one step at a time.
See that I can actually make it across.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Nice and fast, just
Yeah.
across, just to see if it's activated by the columns or if it's like some kind of weird kind of jungle motion detector type situation.
You said it's 50 feet, right?
The room is 50 feet across. The actual pit itself is probably about 20.
Okay, well that's well within my movement range to get to the other side.
So are you running on the pillars like
No, I'm not going to touch
in
the
one
pillars.
go, or are you flying?
I'm going to fly across, see if it triggers anything doing that alone. And then I'll be ready to be able to assist you guys, whatever you decide. Make sure that the other side is even safe to be on.
Would you be fast enough to run across the pillars and not get hit?
He's not running across the pillars.
He's flying.
No, I'm
He's
just
flying.
asking.
Oh,
if I
asking.
use walking speed, let's see, 35 feet.
I mean, would you be able
Yeah.
to like leave the pillar
Yeah.
before the arrow shoots? Are you fast enough yet?
We'll find out, right?
Because if the thing is only running, then I guess yeah. You can give
Well,
it a
that's why I
try.
figured if I was flying, I could touch each pillar as I'm flying and not actually stop on
Oh.
it and see what happens.
Are
If
the
it
two
triggers
pillars-
something,
2 pillars on each side, are they identical?
From what you can see, yeah.
And there's no markings or anything on the walls in the room or anything like that.
Not
Oh,
that
good
you can see,
point.
other than the holes that reside in the top and the left and the right side of the walls.
Okay.
just the traps. I think that's a good start because if he just flies, then that tells us what our options are.
Yeah.
Like if something tries to shoot him when he's flying, then we have to think of something else.
Does Shadow?
so at first I'll just try to fly across. Don't touch any pillars to see what happens, right?
I think so. I think that's the best plan.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Okay,
One of
so
those
taking... sorry, what were you saying, Lucy?
Go ahead.
Flying
Take
up
Lucy with
into
me and
the
drop him in
air
the pit.
with a with a few short strokes of your wings, you make it over to the other side without any harm.
Okay.
Well, we now know that motion isn't alone that's going to trigger anything, so we're good with that.
I have an idea. What if I just kind of grab onto a pillar and hang off of it?
What if you fall into the pit of the snakes?
Not if I hold on to it.
Are you
But if you lose your
sure?
grip,
Gonna dangle off a pillar.
It's better than standing on the pillar that might get shot at.
But
you
what
might
will that-
fall.
what will-
See.
Yeah.
I see, because they're only 1 foot apart, so you could essentially like.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
think
Pablo
that's
can
so
tap them
dangerous.
first before we do anything dangerous.
I feel like in that case it's better with Eli because I feel like I'm lighter. I
I'm
don't
not
know if
that
we're
heavy
faster
either.
though.
So, I mean, I'll fly back, and on the way back, in a line, I'll like touch the pillars. See what happens.
What, just like
Just-
nudge them?
Yeah, as I'm flying over, I'll have my talon just kind of like a half walk fly in a way. You know what I mean?
Okay. As you do, touching each one of the pillars, you don't seem to notice anything.
When I touch,
Alright.
did it give resistance as I put a little bit pressure on them? Like
Each one of them did, yep.
Okay, and I make it back, no problem.
No worries.
Time to
Okay,
practice some
okay.
Dance moves.
I have an idea. What if Pavo, you hold me by the shoulders
That might hurt.
and put me down, and then like we'll see how much weight it can take. If it's like a halfling type, we can test how much weight.
Well, how about this? In this case, I'll just start walking across them
Oh my
at,
god.
at a slower space, just to kind of keep an eye out for any of the traps, and just start trying to walk across. If I can make it, you guys will be able to make it.
What's
This
his
is just one of
HP?
those. This is just one of those DM tricks where there's nothing wrong with these pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I'll be the guinea pig here, so I'll start just
Okay.
full body weight. I don't know if that makes it just.
Okay. Walking
I
to
weigh 80
the
pounds.
Okay. Walking
want it
to
to be
the
a
ledge
sacrificial
of the
bird.
platform. You have two options, to go left or to go right.
I'll go right.
As you step onto the first pillar, you hear a click.
Oh, mother.
Okay.
What do you do?
Just arm now. Not shooting yet.
Hear it click. Okay. Didn't happen last time I did this, huh?
Just run for it, Pavo.
Shoot. Fine, I'll just dart across. Take the flight and fly away.
Okay. As you try to move forward, from the left side of the wall, a projectile shoots out towards you, but not that of an arrow. A dangerous, colored viper shoots out from the side of the wall as it almost smashes into the side of you, or begins to move towards you. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage for me.
Just imagine the
Is this
viper
considered a
in the
ranged
cube.
attack?
It's considered whatever I want it to be considered.
That's why I'm asking specifics. Is it considered a ranged attack?
Sure.
Alright.
Catch it.
I'm gonna try. At disadvantage, it's a 12.
12. The viper hits you directly in the side of the neck.
Whoa! Whoa!
You feel its
Can I-
fangs pierce down into you as you take 3 points of poison damage and get knocked off the side down into the pit.
Oh, he's a bird.
I want
Hey,
to try
whoa,
to use my
whoa.
deflect missiles then, since it's a ranged type of attack, to try to deflect it with my reaction, since it is a hit.
I would say you can try at disadvantage.
Well, to deflect missiles is you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. To do so, all I do is roll a d10 plus 8. If I reduce the damage to 0, then I catch it with my free hand. And since I
Okay.
get a d10 plus 8, that would mean I rolled a 10. So that's 18 points I would negate. So technically, if it was 3 points, I'd catch it.
Okay. So you do catch the viper as it continues to snap its jaw towards you. You are taken aback as you don't take damage, but do fall into the sand pit below.
Okay, wait. I would like to use my reaction.
Oh no!
Please.
Oh, never mind. The bird. He can fly out. He's okay.
Okay, fine.
So if I fall in, the first opportunity I get, I want to fly up and go to the other side.
Okay,
If
so
nothing
as
traps
you
me underneath.
as you catch the projectile and fall down on your back, you hold it backwards as it snaps at you, throwing it to the side. The creature slowly slithers away, or quickly slithers away, to what look to be portholes at the bottom of the pit. It's a pit wall itself.
Snake pit.
Gets reloaded.
Yeah.
He's
As
like
you-
scurrying up.
As the snake scurries back into the pit, the walls on either side close in towards you.
Okay, let's run.
Now, do you mean like
Am I able to fly
continually
out?
closing, or it was like
Oh no, we're talking Star
Start
Wars
stop.
compactor
Lovely.
crash
perfect?
closing in
Let's
towards
go.
Let's do it.
I
Let's
dart
go.
across.
Left
Wait,
side.
wait.
Other side.
Do you mean the walls in the pit or the walls on top where we are?
the walls of the entire room you're in.
Oh God.
Okay, but wait. Would it help? Would it help if we cross the platform then? Or is it being compacted on the other side of the room too?
The entire room is being compacted right now.
What if we go back, rethink this, and hopefully Pavo flies out?
The walls compact by about a foot, cutting off 2 feet on either side. You are now at 23 feet in terms of the room's width.
Is there a door on the other side of the room?
There is.
All right, I'm running across. I'm booking it across,
You should just let me
aiming
go
for
first.
the door.
Can
Why
I
don't
catch her?
Why
Let me
don't you
catch
go in
her
your
and say,
bottle
let me
and
go
let
first because I'm
Pablo
lighter.
carry you?
What?
Well,
I don't
Trix,
think
how
light
would
matters.
how would you like to move across on the first set of pillars? Do you go left or right on the first set?
Why? Because it's in a zigzag pattern?
No, they're all like in front, like 5 in a row. And
Oh,
Yeah, they're
two
5 in a
rows.
row. Yeah.
Pavo
Go,
went
I
on the
go
didn't
right
left
read.
one.
first. Pavo went right, it didn't work.
Pavo
Go left.
went right? Yeah, but maybe the one from Pavo's side, the snake is already shot out, and now there's no more snake shooting out from there.
Yeah, but you don't want the walls to move again.
Okay, I'll go left. I'll go left.
All right.
I'm going left.
Jumping quickly onto the left side. No click. Everything seems to be fine. Left or right for the second.
Oh, no, come on. No, I'm going to go left all the way.
Definitely not the right answer.
Are you stopping or no?
If you don't know what to do on a multiple choice test, you put
C.
all of them the same answer.
I'll see.
The answer is almost always C.
So you're running across all on the left side.
Yeah,
Oh
in a
my
row.
God.
Okay. As you
I can go
quickly
faster that way, too.
as you quickly run past the second column, you hear a click.
Oh my God.
You're just in time as the snake moves from behind you. Moving on to the next one, you hear another click. Another snake from the top sprays down towards you, but you're far too quick. You make it to the next one. No click. And as you make it to the last one, you once again hear a click. Another snake smashes out from behind the wall. The walls themselves begin to compact once again.
I'm
You are
going.
now at
Okay,
you are now at 18 feet.
Oh
I
my
go.
God.
Ollie's
I'm
gonna
rushing.
split,
Go.
sprint left, right, left, right. I'm out.
I do exactly the same.
Yeah. Yes.
Do the
exactly
same.
the same.
Darting across, each of you follow behind Ollie. Ollie, what did you say the sequence was again?
Left, right, left, right.
That's correct.
Okay. Making your way across. There doesn't seem to be any clicks further at this point. As each of you make it to the other side towards the platform, another doorway leads ahead. Or should I say archway? There's no technically there's no door.
Wait, is Pablo still in the pit?
I said I was getting out the first chance I got. So
No, Pavo flew out while all of this was happening, and he is now situated on the other side with the rest of the group.
Yeah, I didn't hear about the bird.
Don't you dare. I hate that song.
As you make it to the other side, you stand directly in front of the archway. And as you do, all of you but Lucy, the backs of your left hand begin to glow.
Ooh.
Wait, is this one of the things?
Triforce.
Yeah.
Oh, another one.
Oh, I know what to do. I cast light on the back of my left hand. I'm gonna be left out. Hey, me too, guys. Look, what's up?
Your hand begins to emanate a bright light, but not in the same pattern as your companions.
I got the updated version. What
Wonder which one this one is.
2.0.
No, but in all seriousness, why are your guys' hands glowing?
Does he
No
see?
idea.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything on the wall, like pictures in this one?
Yeah.
Not from you can see, but
What?
you do hear a disembodied voice. Do not be afraid, warriors. I mean you no harm. Enter into my chamber.
Okay. He
Well, the
seems
last
pretty
one was
nice.
good, so let's.
Yeah, but it just threw snakes at us.
Yeah, but he said
No,
no worry.
no. He
Well,
said he's
Well,
nice.
okay. In hindsight, the other room we had to fight animated armor as protection, so it was
Are
just
these
a.
related?
It's just
I
to
don't
keep
know.
out the dummies.
That was.
Can
Yeah,
someone
that was
please?
fun.
I do not understand what's going on.
That's fine.
What
Well, this
design
one time
is
we
on
fought
the
a
back?
god.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, this could have just been one of those rooms that keep people from coming in here and looting,
Yeah.
type deal.
Mhm.
Just like it
Yeah.
was in the other room.
I guess so.
Um,
I mean, we have no choice. We're going in, right?
Well,
Yeah, but first, I just want to know why Lucy's the only one who doesn't have this mark on
Because-
the back of
because
his
Because he
with
wasn't
us when
there.
we got
Wasn't
these.
with us the
We
first
got
time.
in the other
Look at it.
dungeon,
Oh,
and then I got.
It's
Ironically,
only,
it's where I got the spade.
It's
The
Yeah.
because
Right.
it's only an acquaintance. If we would be a friend, that would be different. But
Exactly. This is our
Yeah.
friendships.
Makes
Oh
sense.
Yeah,
my
these
gosh.
are all your friendship bracelets.
Exactly.
Does
friendship
anyone else think
tattoos.
it would? It's weird that we just found this random guy at a bar, and now we're in one of these tombs again,
Don't
and
question
it's
fate.
completely. Well, you know, I do believe in fate, but it's a lot. Well, let's go. The other guy was nice. Let's go through.
Yeah, hopefully this one is too.
Lara's had it out for me since day one, man.
Oh! I have done everything to try and be your friend, and let's settle this right now, buddy.
Hey.
What?
Not here, please.
Where then? Where, Pavo?
When we
Are we
get-
gonna keep going through all
At the
these
inn.
dungeons with all
Yeah,
this
well-
tension?
Yes. Suck it up. Let's finish this, and then we can take it back to the tavern. And then you two can hash it out however you want.
Fine. Lucy, I could be your friend, you just don't want my friendship, so you should get over yourself, and I will start walking.
You biological people are complicated.
You're turning into a fish. I don't want to hear it.
As you all
Nothing more
enter
complicated than
into as you all enter into the room, strangely enough, there are no torchlights on the wall this time, but a large brazier that sits at the opposite end of a large room. Throughout the room, you see strange stone statues that line the columns or the walls of each one of these. At the very end of the room lies a sarcophagi. As you continue to make your way forward, ever so careful, you see the intricacy of the individual statues that reside on the sides of the walls. They look like fearsome warriors, many of different races and places, but all which you would look towards as a formidable foe. A voice rings out again. I say again, you have no worries to be harmed here. But I must ask, how is it that you bear the markings of the mortal champions and carry Brother Spade's spear?
We removed a curse from his resting place.
And in turn, he rewarded us with the spear and gave us this marking to know that we were near any other champions.
Said he no longer had any need for the spear.
The winds begin to pick up within the room, strangely, as if a whirlwind begins to spiral around the walls themselves. Dust begins to fly up, obscuring your view for just a brief moment. And as the winds die down, an ethereal spirit once again stands in front of you, this time of a beautiful female. Her upper half of a typical humanoid, her skin a beautiful olive color with a bit of shimmer of gold, her lower half of that of a golden serpent's tail. The spirit speaks out to you. I do trust Brother Spade. My name is Ashante, the sculptor. The gravedigger would not afford his spade to just anyone. Perhaps my assumptions of you were wrong. Tell me, warriors, do you stand beside the champions or against?
We stand on the same side as you.
Then it is time. Then it is time. We were foretold of this, and now marks the spot where it all begins. You have found my tomb. You have beaten my guardians, and you have avoided my trials. You are no grave robbers, no. Perhaps you are the new champions. And with that, I will award you the greatest treasure that I know. For I am unable to leave my tomb and can no longer do any good to the world from here. As she says this, standing behind the sarcophagus, a bright light begins to emanate directly in the center. You have to shield your eyes for a brief moment, and as the light fades, two chisels made of a shiny blue metal reside directly on the lid of the sarcophagi, seemingly more like daggers than that of chisels. Please, if my brother Spade was willing to offer his weapon, his tool to you, perhaps you can help us all. I grant these to you and wish you all of the best with its use. But I warn you, new champions, an evil has emerged from the jungle's darkest regions. He too searches for my brothers and sisters. He has already gathered many of our keys, and I fear he wishes to open the grand tomb and awaken Thule from his eternal slumber. If he's able to awaken the sleeping dragon, Qatar will be no more.
What's his name?
Ooh.
I do not know of his name, but they call him the King of the Jungle. Sorry, the king from the jungle.
He's in Qatar now.
From what
Where
I
can we
know,
find him? Yeah.
he has left the jungles. He has moved to the sands, to the east. There he sits atop his spire, with his minions, doing as he bids. My champions, as I have relinquished my daggers, I can feel my essence leaving me as I move away from this mortal realm. My tether no longer holds me here. If you have anything left to ask, I ask you, ask it now.
Ollie, what about your condition?
Yeah, I haven't always been a fish person. I'm kind of cursed right now. Are you able to relieve me of this curse? Because it could be a very big detriment to our mission.
I do not have the power to do so, but there are some that might assist you in every aspect we speak of. Seek out the Guardians. They inhabit the City of Gold, underneath the river that flows upwards. Only they have the knowledge to defeat the king from the jungle. As my last ounce of energy remains, I will bring you home. The Yanti woman, known as Ashanti, begins to glow brighter and brighter and brighter, filling up the entire room,
I'll grab the dagger.
blinding you.
I'm-
Reaching out, you grab the daggers.
Peace!
As the light blinds all of you, having to shed your eyes from the sheer mass of the light, you open your eyes once more to find yourself not far outside the city of Trellis.
Guys, that was crazy.
That was crazy, and there was no baubles.
I mean, we got these.
We can't give those to this guy's employer. We
Yeah.
gotta keep those.
Yeah, I know,
That's-
we can't.
Yeah, and honestly, we got more gold from killing the trial than we would have from the employer.
But we
Oh,
still didn't earn enough to pay
Well,
the healers unless we
we
go to
still
that
have
city
to-
of gold.
We can just check out those
The gems.
that Alpha wanted me to look at. Did we say that? Yeah,
I
I'm
think,
so
okay,
sorry.
I think what
yeah.
happened, because I rewatched it, I think what happened is he mentioned if he asked the guy in the church, the snobby guy, if
Right.
he would trade gems. He never said he
Right.
had gems.
Right. But
Is
didn't
what
he say
happened.
Something about having me
Yeah,
look
so
at them?
canonically, you guys don't know that that Alcor holds the gems.
What?
We just-
yeah,
Of
he.
course.
Oh,
asked.
I said, can we pay in gems? And he
Yes.
said, no, we don't do exchange. You pay in gold, and that's it.
And then he said
Okay.
have them appraised. And then we just assumed, like the rest of the conversations went on like he had said he had gems, but he didn't actually say it.
Okay.
Well, I
Alright,
think
so
that
we don't know that.
there's no way we can earn enough money within the time that I have allotted to me to be able to pay off these greedy religious people to cure me. So I think we should try to find the City of Gold and talk to the Guardians. Because if they are working with these champions, then
We could extort them.
can extort them, or maybe they'll just help us out.
Just kidnap one of them. They look squishy. I'll just run in, grab one, hold them ransom, and then
I mean, it could be an exchange of service, right? Like they're asked. This is kind of crazy. First of all, let's talk about how we just walking into tombs, and then these giant gods are like, "Hey, what's up? Be my friends. Help us vanquish this jungle guy who has been around since we crash landed on that other island. That Watu worshipped him, right? So like, this is kind of crazy that this is all happening. So they obviously want us to help, which obviously we are the best option to help at this point.
Clearly.
But it's not the same gods. Like, are you saying that we can convince the people at the church to help, or to?
No, the city of gold people, because the spirit that we just saw told us to go there and ask for help.
Yeah,
I mean,
to help
I
with
don't
Ollie's
have any
condition.
I don't have enough gold, and if they
Neither
want
do
us
I.
to help them, they have to heal Ollie. Like,
Okay.
I don't have anything.
So
Yeah.
And
let's ask Ryu if he knows where the city that flows
That's not a
upwards,
bad idea.
the river that flows upwards is.
Rayu's not here though.
Yeah, well, we need to go back to the inn, right? I'm guessing.
I'm
it's
assuming you
late
guys are
in the
having
day.
this conversation as you walk towards the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wasn't
course,
Rekmesh with us?
Who?
Oh yeah, what happened? to Rek-
Rakesh or Rakesh?
Yeah, what-
What happened?
He-
to
Yeah,
him?
you
He
guys
took
all
off.
said goodbye to him.
Hey,
Yeah,
right,
he didn't
right,
come in
yes,
with us.
he left. Lucy, what are we gonna do now? We didn't get your bauble thing.
Didn't we?
You can't
I
have
think
these
you did.
daggers. I will kill them. I will kill you with them before I give them to you. You can't have them. They're the property of a god. We were just given a task.
I gave you a task.
Keep your 4 golds.
Take them from us.
Are you telling me that you knew that this is where we were going and these are the baubles you're looking for?
Yeah.
Lucy?
Yeah.
You can't
Inside
have
check.
them.
What?
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Who wants these? Because if you're telling
It's
me
probably
that
the guy-
you knew-
it's-
if you knew this,
He's
then
working
you
for the
are
bad guy.
You're working for that sketch bag,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lucy.
And you wanted
No.
to be his friend, Alara.
Yeah, where's the friendship now, buddy? Friendship goes 2 ways. I don't know how
You
that
all would
works.
have learned to trust me by now. I'm honestly hurt. I'm hurt. And I don't
Start
hurt easily.
explaining. Start explaining
Aw.
yourself. What? Do not.
I'm being
said-
sarcastic.
Oh,
I said it here.
No, I would like to hear his explanation though, because he might not
Yes.
know who he's working for.
yes. Let's
It might
go.
be like a chain of command. So it's like asshole number 1, asshole number 2, and then he's like a bottom feeder.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Did you just call me a bottom feeding asshole?
Yeah, I did, I think. but I just meant in like the chain of command. Like I'm assuming that you didn't know, because if you did know, then that would really upset us. And there are 6 of us and 1 of you.
Right. I'm not going to be upset yet.
Right.
What are you going to say for yourself right now?
Here's what I'm going to say right now. I fell off a waterfall.
Okay,
So did everybody else.
Hashtag
Yep.
same.
Helped you fight everything along the way.
right?
And what exactly have I gained?
Friendship.
I don't know.
Didn't even use all your spell slots.
You only 50%.
Well, maybe what you've gained is these daggers, so you think.
Can't have the daggers. We can't
Well,
give him the
obviously
daggers.
not. No, I'm not gonna give him
No?
the daggers. I'm just
Why?
saying maybe that's what he wanted. He's pretending all like, what do I have? But
Did you know that they were daggers? Did you know what you were going in for?
I didn't know anything.
Okay. He didn't know.
But I can't just show up empty-handed to my employer. These aren't the kind of guys that you just say, "Oops, sorry, didn't get it."
Just don't show up to them. Maybe they
Yeah.
think you died.
No,
How badass are these guys? Can we take them?
Yeah. It's a thieves guild though. It's like a whole thing.
So we'd potentially set off an entire guild of assassin thieves after us.
I think that's accurate.
or he just doesn't get into the guild because he failed his task. Are you in the guild
What is that,
yet?
a Tuesday for us?
Are you like in training or are you in the guild?
I'm not in the guild yet.
See?
Oh.
So this was your task to get into the guild.
Trying to get to fraternity.
Oh.
I need a drink. And I'm gonna start walking ahead of them by a few meters.
Now somewhat out of earshot, Lucy continues onward.
Should we give him like one of our little silver pieces?
We can give him the gold and stuff, but like I mean we need to have 1,500 gold. How much gold did you get, Pavo?
Like 50.
That's not going to help us anyway. So we can give him some of the gold, but we can't give him the daggers because it's a bigger picture type situation.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
can try
he
to
stole
protect
something.
him.
Maybe that'll prove he got into his little club. And
Yeah, when ghost spirits give you stuff, you kind of hold on to those.
Plus, I don't think you can classify daggers as baubles.
Well,
But
maybe
I think
there-
his
is there-
employer knew what was there. I think whoever's at the top knew what was there.
No, but that task was his, so I don't think we'll be associated.
Also, they just
Yeah,
sent
that's
in
true.
one guy. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like he was just sent on a fool's errand almost. That does.
what?
Why
No,
would
he's
you?
not in the guild yet. He needs to prove himself.
Right.
he
But
just
why
needed to
would
steal
they? But why would they give such an important task? Like, this is stealing a champion's weapon. Why would they give it to someone who's not even in the guild? Do you see what I'm saying? It just
Well,
like
maybe
it
they
doesn't.
didn't really truly know what was in there. They just knew that there was a legend they wanted to send.
Yeah,
somebody to
like,
check it out.
ooh, gold statue,
In which case,
steal something.
exactly. In which case, we can hand him some gold and silver and say there were these two crazy serpents. I destroyed them. They turned into piles of money. Here you go. Can I come into the guild?
Yeah.
But
we
are
can
there
do
many-
that to
I
help
don't.
them
I'm
out.
not familiar with thieves guilds, but are there a lot of spellcasters in thieves guilds?
Oh, I think I would be familiar with Thieves Guild because my trade is the criminal underground.
You've never been a part of a thieves guild before.
But one of my traits is I have like criminal contacts in a lot of places. So would could I do like a insight check or something or no?
You would probably have to get some more information as opposed to
Okay.
just assume.
I don't know.
Maybe we should just help Lucy out.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to him a little bit and see what's going on. Because now I'm calming down a little bit. And, he seems a little sad. And maybe, we should be nicer on him.
I don't think he knows anything, though.
That's my point. I feel like he's sort of a sucker in this whole thing.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He is, definitely. We should help him out. But we can't. We're not giving him the daggers, though. Yeah.
No,
So
absolutely not.
So
So
then,
we'll
how do you
h- we'll
suppose
help
we
him
help
out.
him out? I mean, we got
Oh my
our own
God.
matters pressing. We got Ollie here.
What if we just take him with us
Hmm.
and be like, Kai, you're with us now?
I mean, he could get other treasure to try and trick these people. I don't know. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
In a less heated manner.
What time is it?
Okay, I won't
Like, what
talk
time
then.
of day are we at here?
At this point, the sun is far past noon. It hasn't begun to set just yet, but you can see it just barely on the horizon at this point.
Why is someone coming to collect? Are you in trouble?
Okay, let's go talk to him. Or maybe, okay, let's go talk to him. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, okay,
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna work for the time of day. Never mind. Okay.
What?
okay, let's go. Let's go before he does whatever weird shit he's supposed to do. Let's go.
Oh, you just got the urge to rush? Wow.
Yeah. Okay, let's catch up with him. Can we catch up with him, DM?
Of course, he's only probably about 20 feet in front of you.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not
I
sprinting.
will walk over and I will link my arm in his. And I'll say, hey, Lucy.
Hello, thief. You should join the guild, really. You guys are great at it.
Thief.
Clearly.
What do you mean thief? Why do you
He
think
stole
I'm a
the
thief?
daggers from him.
Shut up, Alcor!
Steal any daggers. These daggers were actually handed to us.
They were given.
Yeah.
They're a gift.
So there was
You know what
nothing
you-
to steal for him.
You know what you did.
Yeah, we accepted a gift from the spirit. That's exactly what we
He's
did.
just pissed off because we did what he couldn't.
Exactly.
And now he's all sad
I
because
thought we were
he
guys.
failed.
I thought we
You
were gonna be
wouldn't
nice.
have found
Yes,
those daggers if it
guys.
wasn't
We're
for
supposed
me.
to
These
be
are just
nice.
facts.
If
'Cause
you
it's
went
Facts
true.
alone,
don't care about feelings.
if you went alone, you wouldn't have gotten the daggers because you didn't get the trust of Spade, which is. what
And give me
got
one
the
of them.
No.
We can't.
Lucy.
We're gonna be like
let's-
smited.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Smited.
Okay?
We can't.
You know what?
I know you
You're
and
absolutely right. We should definitely talk.
Yes.
You know where's a great place to talk is down by the docks.
No.
That sounds weird. That sounds particularly weird, Lucy.
Sketchy.
Okay, listen. I know that you
I
and
have a meeting.
No.
I don't think you should go to that meeting.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
By
Listen,
that,
we could help you, Lucy. We can help you, but we need to know what is going on and what's going to happen because we're not giving you the daggers because you also saw what we saw, and you know if we give you the daggers, you're going to give the daggers basically to this crazy king, Jungle King, that's going to destroy Qatar. So we
I don't
can't
know
give you
what
the
any
daggers.
of that means.
I know you.
But I need to go talk to
Lord, he
my
doesn't care the consequences. He's
I need
only
to go
after
talk
the-
to my friend Darius right
Yeah.
now.
Darius.
Why?
Has a friend.
Why? What about your friend Alara?
My friend Alara just stole from me.
We did not. We did not.
One can only steal something that you actually possessed beforehand.
You said a bauble. Do those look like baubles? No.
They said a bauble or artifact, and those look like artifacts.
What else did they say?
That's
What are they
all I
gonna
was
do?
told.
Why do they want these
And I'm
artifacts?
going to go get this information right now. So if you'd like to come with me, I'm headed to the docks.
Hard pass. Hard pass. You're walking
Fine.
right into a snake's trap. I don't think you should go either. I don't think it's safe.
Just walked out from a snake trap.
Just stay with
Yeah,
us.
literally.
Lucy tucks in his shirt and starts heading for the docks.
All right.
Okay.
The man wants to die. Let him.
Each man must walk his own path.
Nope. We tried, Alara. We tried.
We're just letting him walk
Mm.
away into this horrible situation that he's in.
Yeah, but he
Clearly-
seems to want to go there, and I think he's gonna turn on us anyway. He.
As I'm walking away, I start crying a little.
Oh no.
Okay, no! Lucy! Lucy, no!
I will-
Really,
And
guys?
I run after him.
I will mind lick Lucy and I'm like, stop your bullshit.
Lucy,
gonna run
you're
and stand in front of
overtaken. Your mind is overtaken for a quick moment as a voice, not yours, invade your mind.
I look back at them and I go, great, now I'm hearing things. Now I have psychological damage.
Yeah, you're
Keep
right.
walking.
That's
I'm
just
coming
Alcor.
for you.
That's just Alcor.
You have
Don't
nowhere
worry.
to hide, Lucy.
Just stop. What kind of trouble are you in?
I don't know if I'm in trouble, but I would like to know where to go from here.
I think it's safe to say you're in trouble. You have
Yeah.
like a criminal
For
mastermind
what? Not
that's.
finding something that they asked me to find.
I think they might know it's there.
What is
So
the
what, you're
problem
just gonna-
saying
you're
that
just
it was
gonna
just
come-
unattainable for you?
If you all actually cared, you'd at least give me one of the daggers so that I'm not about to die.
We
But you
can't
care
do
about
that.
those daggers more than you do about me.
All right,
Which
okay, hold
Laura
on,
is why we
Lucy.
will never be friends.
Sure.
You're choosing
Let's.
to go back.
Just starts
No, no, no,
crying.
no.
She's just crying.
Oh my
Let's
God.
play this out. Let's play that out. Let's say we give you one dagger. What do you think, Darius? His next question is going to be, where's the other one? How does that get you out of any problem at all?
I will say the other one is in a secure location. until I know that I've made it in and have some kind of leverage.
Okay.
Why do
Okay,
you want
you're
to get in?
Give us the other dagger. What are you gonna do? You're never gonna be able to materialize that other dagger because we have it. The only way you would be able to materialize it is by turning on us and sicking them on us. There's no way out of this situation. So either
How
you let us
Dare
help
you? I
you.
would never do that to you, Eli, after everything we've been through.
You should. We're backstabbing you. We're taking your shit. You should do that to us.
We're not. What are
I'm
you?
so proud of my rogue right
We're
now.
not
I'm
backstabbing.
trying. We are. I'm trying to make him understand that there is no way out of this situation that's going to benefit him other than sticking with us. There's no way out of it. He's stuck.
Yeah.
While this is all happening, I'm just gonna sit down on the floor or a rock if there's one near me and just like shuffle my cards and like watch this whole conversation go down.
It's entertaining.
As you
Yeah, guys, one of these
sit
days we have to
down
figure out
on
what the hell is
the
up with tricks.
as you sit down on the rocks and begin to shuffle your cards, you hear a voice penetrate your mind once again and say, We don't have all the facts. There's information missing here. Perhaps that's something we should follow.
Telling me we need this coward.
This coward has information that we might need. If we are to expand on this strange mortal champion journey of ours. Perhaps Lucy isn't the one we need to speak to.
Yeah, I'm a just big dum-dum. Just kidding.
I do feel so bad for Lucy. It's getting the shit end of the stick.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to Alara and Eli and say maybe we need to talk to Lucy's employer.
I don't think we should go anywhere near them with the artifact. The artifact should be nowhere near.
No, we won't bring it with us.
Well,
Gonna put
Lucy,
it.
how intense is Darius? Can we take him?
I would think so. He's a very small man.
Hey, so am I. That doesn't mean
Yeah, you guys actually look a lot alike.
he's a halfling. Is he a halfling?
He's about your size.
Darius is a halfling.
And I
Fascinating.
heard he's cute.
Oh.
Is that
Really?
getting you to...
That shouldn't be a mess.
No?
The bullshit.
Look, well, I'm going to go talk to him, whether I have the daggers in hand or not,
I will not.
because I need this.
Why do you need this? Shouldn't we? Maybe we should go watch him from afar, and then if Darius tries to stab him, we'll jump in and save him.
How
Plus,
kind
yeah.
of you.
Listen, Lucy. Okay, we're just trying to help you out here, and I know you're in a sticky situation, but you need to stop taking it out on the people that care about you. I don't know why we care about you. I don't know why I care, but I do. Okay.
How do you
So-
care? I don't know
Yeah.
how many times I have to make you realize that you just stole from me, but
We
no
didn't-
part of me makes
we
you
didn't-
think you care.
Dude, you would have
On my way
had
to
no
the docks,
chance without
I've
us.
had enough. I start walking down to the docks like at a quicker pace.
Alara, send Shadow.
You've
send
already
Shadow.
made it down to the docks.
Okay.
You are essentially outside of Darius's building now.
Okay,
Shadow.
Put the daggers. Put the daggers in the bag of holding.
I'm gonna give a little
I-
tap tap
I
tap
You
don't
don't
tap,
know we
there
have
is.
a
tap,
bag
tap.
of holding.
Oh yeah.
I thought about it already. We don't know.
that.
No, right? You know nothing.
I summoned Shadow, and I'm sending Shadow as a spider. Unfortunately, still, I don't have time to change Shadow's form. But
Oh,
I will
no.
send Shadow after.
But he's an adorable spider.
He's a dog spider.
He
He
is.
get smushed.
It's okay. He'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm still knocking on Darius's door, by the way.
As you knock, you hear a loud voice from behind the door. Yeah. Come on in.
I enter.
Okay. You all watch as Lucy disappears behind the door.
I send Shadow after him under the door.
Shadow begins to walk in underneath the threshold. And the signal is broken.
Oh.
Guys!
I'm about to die, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Is my detect magic still going on? What was that?
No, your detect magic
That was
is
a hot
definitely
minute
not
ago,
going
man.
on.
Oh yeah, shit. That's okay.
Guys,
Shit.
I lost the
They're gonna
connection
kill
to
him.
Shadow.
They're gonna kill
That's
him.
weird.
So you,
We
you
should
don't
go
have
in.
the connection?
No,
Yes,
we
I
can't go
lost
in.
the connection. That's weird.
It's okay. She could just resummon Shadow if it dies.
Yeah, that Shadow's gonna be fine. I'm just saying it's weird that Shadow went under the door and then I couldn't see far in.
There's
the
some kind of
connection is
barrier.
gone. Yeah,
And no-
that is weird.
Let's knock on the door.
Shadow is back within his realm.
Shadow is dead.
Hmm.
Oh
Guys,
shit.
something just killed Shadow. Well, half. I don't know how you want to explain it, but Shadow is gonna take a long time before Shadow comes back because something horrible happened to Shadow, guys. What the hell? We have to go in and deal with this. Somebody
Okay.
stepped on Shadow.
Does anyone have a cup? Maybe we could just listen in.
I'm gonna go knock on the door. I'm just gonna go knock on
No.
the door. Yeah,
No,
I'm going.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What are you gonna
Why?
say? Excuse me. Have you
Yeah.
seen my spider?
I always know what to
Have you
say.
seen Lucy?
Yes.
Lucy!
Yes.
The door is
Alcor,
not
talk some sense
closed.
into her.
You can
I
open the door.
go. I just
Open the
go.
door.
Oh no.
Okay. You follow in behind Spades.
I do not go.
And as you
I'll go.
enter through the door, for whoever's
stay with
who's
Eli.
entering, immediately you are met with the smell of stale tobacco burnt throughout the entire area. You follow Lucy up a set of stairs where you enter into what looks to be an office space. A small but very robust man sits behind a desk with a cigar in his mouth. He looks at Lucy as he approaches. Ah, Lucy, my boy. How you doing?
Mr. Wilhunt, good to see you again. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Money's doing well.
Good,
How you been?
good.
You were able to find the whatever
Wait,
out in the temple?
that's why I need some clarification, actually. I found a few things while I was there at the temple, and I just need a brief description of what it was I was exactly meant to find. To see whether I got it or not.
Lucy, you and I both know that no one knows what's in there. We don't even know if that temple exists. Let me guess, you found the temple? You're looking for some explanation behind it? And by the way, who's this broad behind you here?
Listen.
I'm sorry?
Hey, Lucy.
What are you
I'm
doing here?
I'm here because I brought what we found. I brought it.
She brought it.
Yeah, but we just need a minute.
Hold on just a minute, Alara.
Yeah. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
didn't
believe that you two numbskulls are able to
No,
find an
trust me.
artifact like that.
We did.
Oh,
we
yeah,
did. We did.
yeah.
We did.
Lucy, who is this
It's
man?
outside.
Come on.
It's outside.
She-
Okay.
I-
Did you really come
I
here to
may have
waste my
employed
time?
I may have employed some extra help, but we did find.
This
The
is what
artifact.
was able to find
Yes.
what so many others weren't.
Hey, listen,
Hey, she-
you piece of shit.
Okay,
I'm a
kids.
great
You let me
person.
know when you figure it out, all right? All right.
Okay.
Let me see.
Lucy,
If you have this great artifact, per se, that my good friend Lucy here was looking for, then just show it to us.
Yeah, it's outside. I just need to go grab it. Lucy sort of stormed off, okay? and he freaked out.
Well, then
and
why are you wasting my time, sweetheart? Either you got it or you don't. Do you have it?
We do. I just need to go outside. So
Then
I'll
go
just
get
be
it.
right back. Okay.
All right.
I leave. Okay. I go back out to the rest of the group. Guys, I'm so dumb. I also just remembered I have a spell that can make an item look magical when it's not. So fucking give me some item that looks like an artifact. I will cast a spell and we will trick them into thinking that this is what we found.
I have
Oh
an
my
extra
God.
scimitar I don't necessarily want or use.
Perfect.
Hey. I need to find my spell scroll.
Is Lucy still in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay. This sucks because I haven't had the time to write it down. Do you think it's worth it, guys? You
I
think
have
it's worth
distort
it?
value if we just want it to look fancy. But it won't be magical. And we can just say that
Yeah.
it's an artifact.
There's already a magic
Laura,
barrier.
can't you just bullshit some story about it?
Absolutely, but I'm worried that they're looking for a magical item.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure these daggers would be magical.
Do you want... I have my pearl that says illuminate. I kind of like it, but it's worth Lucy.
All
I
I
mean,
got's
I
my
could
quarterstaff
just
and a couple darts left. So
It's a magical item. When you say illuminate, it lights up.
Okay, we could just try that.
Fine, fuck it.
What if they're looking for daggers? What if we just cast? What if I use my spell scroll to cast, make the dagger look magical?
I have my regular daggers that you can take. But then those are my daggers. And then I guess like I can use these other ones, but we have to agree as a group that that's what we want to do. So you can take my regular daggers that I was using before.
While Lucy is bleeding to death.
I was gonna say I feel like they're killing him up right now.
Okay.
I'm down to 2 fingers, y'all.
Okay, I'll hand her.
Take an item or use the spell scroll.
Casting
The
your spell
illusion
scroll
will-
on what?
The illusion will only last for 24 hours. So it will only, it'll only trick them for 24 hours. The magical wear off of the item.
That's enough. We'll be gone.
Okay, I give her my daggers.
Okay. Oh
So you're
boy.
Alright,
saying we
taking
can
the
never come back to
daggers,
this
you-
town again?
Read through the spell scroll as they begin to illuminate a beautiful light blue, iridescent shine to them. Looking down at them, you think, yes, it worked. And then once again, crossing through the threshold,
See?
the light completely disappears around it.
See?
Come on!
I knew it. There's like an anti-magic barrier.
What the? That is so frustrating. on
You're gonna
so
have to
many
roll.
levels.
You're gonna have to roll with it though, because
Fine.
I wouldn't have followed you
Yep.
back there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I take the dagger that is now non-magical and I bring it up
Oh my god.
and I will say, "Hey, we just found this." You gave me one dagger, right?
No, I gave you both. I gave you both the daggers.
Oh my, both your daggers. Okay.
Well, because I feel like if they know anything about it, they're gonna know it's supposed to be 2 daggers.
Right. Okay. So here's what we found. But as soon as I walk through your front door, they just stopped glowing. So I don't know. They were magical a second ago, and now they're not. So here's your stupid daggers.
You're trying to tell me that something of that caliber, something that's supposed to be divine, can just lose its powers through a simple anti-magic field.
Yeah.
Come on, Lucy, who is this broad? Why you gotta bring this? Listen, do you want to get into the syndicate or not?
Of course I want into the syndicate.
Well, you know the rules, kid. As soon as you bring me something that
Do
matters...
you send all of your newbies in to get divine level artifacts?
Listen,
Is
I'm
this
not
a
the one who
typical
makes these
situation?
kind of decisions. You had special circumstances considering who you are and who your father is. So, if you wanted to get into the actual clan, the syndicate, if you will, we were going to look past all of the things as long as you were able to prove yourself. Now, we all know that no one's gotten that far into the tomb before. So, if you bring me something that is what I'm looking for in terms of the divine powers behind it, doesn't necessarily need to be that tomb. You can find one of the other ones, or just bring me something of value. Kid, come on, I'm trying to help you out here.
Ollie has divine power.
Just bring in a Warforged. It's a holy robot.
Have you met Ollie?
Listen, are you gonna waste my time anymore, or what?
I did find them. And I want you to know that. And I'm going to get up and walk out.
Well, best of luck, kid. We're here waiting for you when you do. And, your friend, if she wants to, put a hat into the ring, bring me something back. And we'll work something out. All right? Capiche?
Well, what kind of things do you want? Because we had magical items and walking through your door just dispels all the magic. So what do you want?
Because something of that nature would not be simply affected by the simple words that I have up here. We want something good. And if you can't bring me something good, then I can't help you out. Listen, there's big money involved here, kid. More money than you've ever seen in your life. If that's what you're looking for, then I can help you out with that. But only if you're willing to work with me. All right?
I have a question. What happens to Lucy if he doesn't give you what you're asking for?
He doesn't get into the syndicate. Simple as that.
And if I wanted to get into the syndicate, what does that give me?
Kid, you have no idea. You have no idea.
That's
You
why
think
I'm asking.
you think the merchant barons around here got money?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't seen nothing yet. There ain't no limit to the places that you could rise to.
So money and power? Is that what you're telling me?
Is there anything better than that?
Power. Money, not so much, but okay, I guess power. But how do I get power if you have all the artifacts?
Listen, Lucy, can you deal with this for me? I really don't have time for this.
It's a logical question.
Yeah.
I turn Alara and with my head down and just start walking out.
Fine. Is there anything like of inconsequence on the way out? Like, I don't know, papers on a desk or anything like that?
Yeah, there's lots of papers on his desk.
I will just try and take one and then leave.
Make a dexterity, make a sleight of hand check for me with disadvantage.
Okay.
Boy.
Oh boy, that's bad. That's under 10. I don't know. 3 plus. Sleight of hand. So 5.
As Lucy walks out the door, you attempt to steal something off the desk in plain view. He watches you as you try and steal it. The door slams shut.
Oh no.
You really think that was a good idea? Now we got
needed
problems.
I needed a registration form. Is this not the registration form pile?
Wow.
I'm not that stupid, kid. I'm not that stupid. So,
Did I get locked out or am I locked in?
You are outside of the door at this point.
Shit.
But that is a story for another day.
Oh boy.
As we are going to wrap up our episode for the evening. Questions is, will Alara survive the next 10 minutes?
Oh my god.
I guess we're going to have to find out.
Oh man.
Gee, Eli. We're sitting outside. We have no clue.
I really don't know what to say at this point in time because I really wasn't expecting that. So
This is not how I thought things would go.
So how many are actually in that room? Is it just
Nope.
Alara?
I think we were
Yep.
supposed to just let
now
go
it's just
Lucy.
Alara.
Yeah.
We were just
I
supposed to
mean-
let him go.
Technically, I did say I followed her, and you said whoever's in, but
Yeah, but
I
she-
don't know.
But she came back out.
Well, then she came back out, so I'm not sure.
yeah, I assumed that it was only her and 6 within the
Just
room.
like
Or Lucy.
Ollie said that he was in
Yeah, but
initially,
And then
but I don't
she
know if he
came
went
out
back
and I didn't
in.
play
Yeah.
it off. So
no, I didn't go back in either.
I said specifically I'm not in.
And I said I was staying right with you, so I'm outside in the streets or docks with Eli.
plus you might have seen my godly spear just hanging off my back. So
It's true. I thought
So,
about that too. I was like, oh shit.
as we end the episode, Alara seems to be locked inside of a Thieves Guild member's office. Nowhere near the amount of money needed to heal their friend Ollie,
Oh god.
and no information about what to do next. Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, and also Alcor's dying and no one knows.
Right, and Alcor's dying, and
Also
no
that.
one knows about that.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
And
Fantastic.
I've got
Good
enough
spot.
money to heal everybody, but
Well,
he
you
hasn't
guys
said
are in a
anything.
good spot.
Oh,
And you say we're going to try to go to level 20, huh?
Well, let's just say some of you might make it to level 20.
Oh no!
Whether or not it's the
Don't kill
characters
her!
that you're using, we'll find out.
he never said your character will have all his limbs by the time he gets
Yeah.
to level 20.
Right.
Listen, I never said that you'd have that character by the time we reach level 20.
yeah. He's been reminding us constantly, like, new character, new, have other characters.
For us, the
That'd be
streams
the
made a good point.
Aquaman.
Nobody asked the goddess about the medallion. Or the
I
champion
know,
about
I
the medallion.
know. The minute that we warped out, I thought about the medallion and I was like, shit.
Isn't that how it goes, though?
Ugh.
There's a lot of, oops, I should have.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A lot of hindsight,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
with that said, 6, thank you so much for joining us for our little adventure so far. Much appreciated. For anyone out there who is looking for character art and like the stuff that we have on our pages, go check out 6 of Spades. It's at 6 of Spades 3 on Twitter. You can also find him on Twitch. And shoot him a message and get some of the amazing fan art that we've received so far. It is incredible. And there's going to be much more to come from that, I'm sure. Aside from that, adventurers and fellow travelers, thank you again for watching our stupid faces. And to all those that subscribed and followed and sent bits and everything, we promise we're going to be working on our emotes. And again, next week, we're going to have a very special announcement centered around channel points and how you can interact with the game directly. But I'm not going to reveal any secrets just yet. You'll have to wait and see. So follow along. But until the very next time, adventurers, be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you in the next one, everyone. Take care.
Bye, everyone.